Right, we're starting the
I'd watch.
podcast. This is the 7th podcast. We've done 7 of these.
It's a lot.
7. And we're joined
7.
today. We've done 7. Yeah, 7. It's the number after 6, Sean.
Yeah, I was repeating
It's
after
okay,
you.
Sean.
7.
I can't count either.
What?
I wasn't
That's not what
questioning
he was
it.
doing. I got what you were trying for there.
Yeah, exactly, Matt knows.
Yeah, I know he knows, but I'm also just saying, you know, you're a bit dumb, so I was just making sure you knew what number it was.
Wow, you're so nice to Sean normally, and I'm amazed that you would ever call him dumb.
No, she isn't.
No,
I
she's
literally
not.
called him a bellend like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're right, sorry.
Literally in the podcast text channel, we were
I'm
all
sorry,
being
you're right.
fucking
I was-
rude to each other.
I was thinking of Brett.
Yeah, I'm nice to Brent. I'm nice to Brent. That is true. Right, I am joined today, as you can hear, by Cherry. Oh, fuck off, Matt. Shut up.
I didn't even what?
I think Cherry just got attacked.
No, he was trying to cuddle and he hurt me.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm sorry, Jeff. He's a lot dumb. He's
Hey.
very dumb. He's a
Aw.
dumbass.
The big
Better?
dumb.
Better? You can call me a
Call
bellend.
me Valen. Okay, I don't know why, but the way he said that made it sound like something weird. Okay.
It's not weird. It's Brent. You leave Brent alone.
No.
You leave my husband alone.
Okay, look. If I left all your husbands alone, I wouldn't be able to talk shit about anybody. Come on now.
Hey, I only have 3 husbands. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Spouses. All of your spouses alone.
I mean, you're surrounded by her spouses today.
Exactly.
Except Akbar.
Oh.
I wouldn't marry Akbar if I were on my last spouse.
Wow. Wow, Akbar. Don't
won't-
put up with that. Fucking fight back.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
fight
marry-
back, bitch.
I
The
wouldn't marry
least
myself
exclusive
either.
club.
I wouldn't marry. Fucking Akbar. I'm a cunt. Why would I marry myself?
Oh my god. Okay.
Well, we're
should
gonna
probably-
start this. Fuck yeah.
I've
Yeah, I was
started
gonna
it.
say,
I've
should
started it. I
You
pressed
introduced one
record.
person.
I introduced one person,
should.
then someone made a stupid noise, and then everyone just started talking again.
I'm sorry, I didn't know I wasn't allowed to giggle. It's the only thing I do. 90% of my time on mic is giggling.
You're
That's
allowed
not
to
true.
do
I've seen your streams. You don't giggle on your stream. In fact, you look like a proper nerd, just sat there like focused the whole time.
If we giggle,
You're right. I
Or tried to kill me in Left 4 Dead.
I saw that. I did see that. I was watching that.
We should play Left 4 Dead sometime.
Oh my dude.
Anyways,
I'm always
Anna,
down for
with
Left 4
your very important thing, go on.
Right,
Yes.
so, can people remember the time when Akbar told me that he was told that the UK doesn't have light switches?
Oh yeah, I got my evidence, don't I?
No!
Evidence to
Here
prove you
he's-
wrong.
Yeah,
Akbar.
he says he's got his evidence. So what actually happened was this person didn't tell him that the UK doesn't have light switches. They told him we don't have light switches in the bathroom. Which is true. We don't have light switches in the bathroom because our bathrooms are a lot smaller than American bathrooms. So there's no safe place to put electrical outputs. So unless you've got a big
okay.
bathroom, you don't have electricals in the bathroom because you don't want to kill yourself. You know? Somehow
buildings
Akbar...
Not generally, anyway.
Exit
Okay.
out.
But
You
like,
guys don't make your toast in the bathroom?
Ugh.
In the bath.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
literally, Akbar took from we don't have light switches in the bathroom to we don't have light switches, period. And he found the evidence to prove he was right, and he was so proud of himself. And I was like, but that doesn't even say what you say it says. Like it has nothing to do with anything you've said.
Well,
and
we
he
still
said,
have,
like,
we still
I've
have
got my
full
evidence.
code switches in the bathroom, now, don't we?
If
We
you
don't just
haven't-
have nothing in the bathroom.
If you haven't realized by now, Americans are all or nothing. Either you have if you have light switches everywhere, you have no light switches at all. There's like,
I
there's
have a
no
light
in
switch in my
between.
bathroom, it's just not in
Americans do not
the
understand
bathroom!
subtlety.
My light light switch is literally by the door to the bathroom.
No gray areas in America.
Yes.
Only Americans deal in absolutes.
Yeah,
What's
that's
a proper
why
nerd
it's either
look like?
all
Jeff,
oil
if
or
you
no
want to know what a
oil.
proper nerd looks like, just go and watch
We
Matt's
look forward to
stream.
working with you. I hope we can all get along.
It's true.
Wow. Thanks, Jerry. Thanks for that. And you know
Toys
why I'm
don't
not
come
giggling on my
properly.
own stream? Is because I giggle when I when I get to watch other people. That's when I laugh. It's just listening to you two, like everybody here interacting.
I don't use
And
candles
just
in the
listening to
bathroom.
myself is not funny.
It's you people.
I
I
think
hate
I'm
every single one of
hilarious.
you. What?
I love you, Anna.
Thanks for the host as well, Asuna. And hello.
Asuna.
Oh, hi, Asuna.
Matt, proper nerd. See, Jeff's getting in the know. Jeff knows now.
That's all there is to know about me.
Who needs to know anything more? If they sat through the 7-hour fucking tier list, what more is there to learn?
Oh, thank you, Akbar.
Yeah.
Don't shout that nerd out.
Oh, God, I'm gonna delete that message then.
Oh.
Report yourself.
So how has everyone's weeks been?
Instead, I'll shout out Cherry. Everyone go follow Cherry.
I mean, you can, but I
She
don't
does daily
do anything.
streams.
Daily
Wow.
streams of nothing.
Yes, I do daily streams
She
of.
streamed on my
Of Fortnite
Discord though.
bunnies.
Oh, yeah.
I refuse
Yeah.
to listen to
She
tier
was just
lists.
streaming her
That-
cat a minute ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, she was streaming. It was a really good stream. She decided to put like
Shut
16
up,
clips.
Akbar. Shut up, Akbar.
there
Shut
were
up,
4 switches
Akbar.
that
Shut
needed-
up, Akbar.
Actually, she's often streaming her feet for some reason.
My
That's her
feet.
real problem.
I'm wearing hamburger socks right now.
What? Why?
But she decided to take 4 trips to get.
No,
she had to put
Jeff.
4.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Jeff, I've got something for you. I've got something
4
just
bucks
for
on the
you,
Switch
Jeff.
instead of 1.
What? What?
4 boxes on the Switches instead of 1.
Oh my god.
No one knows what you're talking about.
Cherry decided had to put. There were 4 Switches, and she had to put 1 box on each. She decided better to
Fuck's sake.
each
Is
Oh
someone
my gosh.
muting Akbar?
instead.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
Anna's just going to set Jeff
One.
off with his tier list.
Oh my goodness.
I've already set him off. He's angry enough as it is. Jeff, remember this?
Don't
Remember
make Jeff
Krusty A tier? Remember that? Remember
Auto
this?
deserves A
Oh
tier.
no.
Don't
Auto
make Jeff
deserves A tier.
angry.
Auto did. He deserved A tier, or at least S tier.
Shut the fuck
Otto's
up,
barely in
Akbar.
the show. I don't think he does. Okay,
Otto's
we
big.
can't
Yeah, we can't get.
talk.
We can't go on.
What
We'll
is
be here for
going
7 hours if we get Matt on the
Exactly.
tier list.
No way. Hey, only video game tier list. I have strong opinions.
You have strong opinions on everything.
This is true. but
Yeah, don't you can't say only
my
this thing
strongest
because you have
opinions
strong
are on
opinions
dumb
about
things that don't
everything.
matter. So
So
everything.
Which one?
Yeah.
White bread or wheat bread?
What?
only if
White
it's not
bread.
whole wheat. I don't like whole wheat. Or no, I like whole wheat,
Whole
not
wheat
whole
is kinda
grain.
grody.
That's the one.
We're just gonna talk about bread for an hour.
I like whole wheat.
You have 2 hours for the final podcast of the year, and you want to talk about bread.
Yeah,
Well, I
we gotta
mean,
get it.
yeah.
Have
I
you heard?
mean-
We gotta
I
get
mean,
this bread.
it is the least offensive thing he could talk about, to be honest. Like, he was awful on
Oh, you think that
my
now?
last stream.
If we gave him too much time to talk about it, I'm sure he would find something to offend everyone on concerning
Well, I
bread.
mean, I can make it inappropriate right now.
Go
I
ahead.
mean, why is there only
Sherry,
white bread?
it's not a competition.
Well, I mean, like, never mind. You know,
Matt, Matt, if you showed up to the
Let's make
podcast
this
more
no
often,
competition,
you'd
Sherry,
know
let's
it was a
go.
competition between Akbar and Sherry.
I think it's because we're both Midwesterners, and I have to prove that I'm the better Midwesterner.
You mean
That's
the
the
worst
weirdest
Midwesterner.
competition.
I am the best. I am literally directly in the middle of the United States, Akbar. You in fucking Indiana. You're barely a Midwesterner.
Doesn't that just make you a
Yeah.
Central American?
Well, I'm closer to the West Coast.
That's not Central
I was
Central
gonna say
America's in
Central America is
Mexico.
something else.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
no, I'm closer to the East Coast. Wait, why is it called Midwest when we're closer to the East Coast?
I don't know.
Because otherwise it's just mountains. I don't know.
There are no mountains here. What the fuck are
No,
you
that's what I'm
talking
saying.
about?
Further west
Mountains
is just
don't
mountains.
exist. I've never seen a mountain. Mountains don't exist in Indiana.
Have
only
you not
sand
seen the
dunes.
Wildcat Hills
Only sand
or the
dunes.
Badlands?
Isn't
I
that the
You've
thing?
never been anywhere.
Badlands. Isn't
Badlands
that the
don't
thing?
have mountains, but they have cliffs.
I thought that was the thing from one of those video games I played, the Badlands.
Oh my god, why are we talking about this?
You
I
know,
think
what were
you're
you gonna
thinking
say
Borderlands
that
first.
Akbar was stupid?
Oh, I just asked how everyone's week was, and then everyone went quiet, and Akbar started, so, you know. I'm guessing no one
I'm
has
quiet.
anything to say about their week.
Well, I mean, I am a true.
Oh, I have a lot to say about my week.
Well,
I
go
mean, I
ahead,
am a true-
Cherry.
Midwesterner. No one else says,
Shut,
"Oh,
shut,
Cherry."
shut up, Akbar. Yeah, fuck you. I'm the better Midwesterner.
Wow.
I say
Fucking
oh
stop.
too much.
Same. Legit. Whenever I ran into somebody at school, I'd just be like, "Oh, sorry."
I'm sorry to
Poor
hear you injured your back,
Sean's like,
Christina.
God fucking damn it. Anyways, let me tell you about my week.
Oh.
So, I've already told you guys about my super good paper or whatever. At least I think.
What?
Is
that
no,
on
you haven't
here?
told me.
She did.
Okay.
Did she?
Did I?
Yeah, the one that. Oh, go on. Just tell it.
No,
Sean
Sean, I
doesn't
think
care.
you should. But I did really well on this paper for my college class. I was 4 points off of a perfect score, and it was the stupid pun essay thing that I made that I was
What?
super proud of. Yeah,
haven't told me about
Pain, what is
this.
a pun essay?
So okay, listen. It was a fucking. It was what like things you believe in, like strength or some bullshit like that, and I chose friendship.
Oh,
And
okay. Now I see.
I could use analogies, so I just made an analogy of people being actual boats.
I was
So
about to
they
say.
were friendships.
I was about to say, just to watch an anime, and then you get enough friendship analogies.
Well, the anime we watched the other day didn't
Yu-Gi-Oh!
have much
Bridge.
friendship in it.
Oh yeah, no. Well, I mean it did. and
Well,
then
yeah, no,
they died.
it killed them. Friendship kills. That's what we learned.
That's what we learned.
I believe it.
Anyways,
Trust
I
no
got
one.
really good on my thing, and my counselor was all fucking uppity with me because my professor was like, "Oh yeah, it was so good. I want to use it as an example," and I was like, "Yeah,
Oh,
fuck
no.
you, bitch." I was like, "Fuck you, Mr.
Wow.
Dowd, suck my dick," struggling my ass. Anyways.
Wow.
So, at the end of this week, nobody knows this. I started my monthly, and yesterday I almost actually died.
Jesus Christ,
What?
how?
I legit could have died yesterday if someone had run into Walmart and shot me. It could not have hurt any more than the pain I was already in.
Cherry, I don't want to like lessen that, but how the fuck you always have the most erratic weeks? Like you come in here and some crazy shit always happen to you.
Well, cause that is not true.
I've had quite a
Every time I talk
horrible
to you,
week.
you're like, yeah, someone tried to rob me, or like just some crazy shit. Every time.
Ada, defend me.
I've had quite a bad week. You gotta listen to me bitch about my week in a minute. Me and Cherry are
Okay.
spirit animals. This is why we're married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So fucking legit. Like in an hour, I was already like about to pass out, and I go to the back, and I like accidentally fall asleep, so I take my break for too long, and then I stumbled back to the front. They didn't even notice, cause all the fucking registers were open, cause it's like a week before fucking Christmas, and everybody's like, "Oh, you know what we gotta do before Christmas? We gotta fucking go to Walmart. So let's all take a family fucking trip to Walmart." So they do.
Fuck.
And then I just wanted to fucking die. That was my week.
So you didn't actually nearly die? Like, something didn't happen to you that you were gonna nearly die?
Oh, no. No.
Well, I mean, Walmart.
I
Walmart
wanted
a
to
week before
die.
Christmas is a life or death experience.
Oh, yeah, my life
Then
flashed
again,
before my eyes
any
with how
store in
angry
America
some
before-
people
Literally
got with
died
me.
on Black Friday and stuff.
Yeah, I was about to say any store in America, either on Black Friday or the week before Christmas, you'll die.
Consumerism is painful to me.
Sean, how was
Capitalism.
your
We get it.
week? Everyone else shut up. Sean, how was your week?
Pretty good, I guess. Didn't finish uni for this semester, so that's pretty good.
Are you in tier
Uh,
4 lockdown now?
Now we're tier 3.
Oh, you're tier
still.
3. You're like us then.
Yeah, everyone like London and South East has gone tier 4, haven't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like this week was pretty chill because all the fucking lecturers didn't give a shit either, so basically didn't really do anything uni-wise last week.
But you
Oh,
did
this week.
finally watch your first anime.
Yeah,
Oh.
How did
What'd you
that
watch?
go?
it
What'd
was
you say?
good. I quite liked it.
You're
I don't know
still
what to
you're
say
still
about it,
gonna
to be
watch
honest.
more anime with us as well. You've got so much to go through, Sean.
I think
Yeah.
Sean.
I'm being forced to watch it, yeah.
I think
You're
Sean
not
would really-
being forced. You can always say no. At
Well, I was
least with
gonna-
me.
And I
Maybe
do.
not with Anna.
He
I think
won't
Sean
say no
would
though
really
because
like-
he gets FOMO,
Well,
so he'll be
Danganronpa,
there like,
by the way.
I'm
Nah.
gonna miss out, so I'm gonna join in even if I don't like it
Okay.
because I want to hang out with people.
Yeah, I know.
I think Sean really enjoy Initial D. It's about
Ugh.
racing.
Initial D's not
No,
very good.
he's
I
not
don't-
gonna like it.
No.
Did you
Wow.
just at Danganronpa? Matt?
Look, okay, that was a knee jerk. I admit the only context I have is the first game, and frankly, it just I don't know.
Right,
The
you
stuff-
wanna
the
back up
writing's
there because
not
I
very good.
made my streaming life on Danganronpa.
I'm aware that a lot of people seem to be very in favor of it, but this is hardly the first anime I've
Says
taken
the
a
one
strong-
who
or this-
likes Fully Cully.
I like Fooly Cooly. I'm just saying I don't like Kingdom Hearts and I don't like Danganronpa. I get it that I'm on the wrong side of history here, apparently.
That's not.
To
According
think
to
No
I
one
was
Wikipedia.
has
friends
said
with
that.
you. To think
Everyone
I
has
was
to
friends
be-
with
this
you.
is
No, he
Matt's
is.
last
He's
like-
wrong.
Have you seen the animation, Matt? Have you seen it?
I've seen the game. I've seen the first game a little bit.
Then
That's all I
Then no, you have not. You can't make an opinion. You can't
Is
do
the
this
plot-
again.
is the plot
We
the
get
same?
it, Matt.
Is the
You're a
plot the
fucking
same?
hipster.
No.
Is the plot the same?
We didn't watch the first Danganronpa anime. We watched Danganronpa 3: The Despair Arc, which is a prequel to the second game and explains how the whole world ended up the way it was.
Okay.
We need to get
So,
Anna to
no,
watch
You
Cowboy
can't
Bebop.
make your opinion based on well everyone else likes it, so I'm not
That's
gonna
not-
like it.
That's not my opinion. It's just what everyone calls me when I give my opinion on a thing that happens to be popular. You can't just disregard my entire opinion because I.
Matt, I have
Well,
legit heard you say one time, oh yeah, I haven't seen very much of it, but it was about The Witcher 3. You didn't buy The Witcher 3 because you were like, oh, well, everyone else likes it, so I don't
That's
think
because you
I'm
get.
gonna
Tell me
like
you
it.
don't
And
get
then
sick.
you
Tell
loved
me
it.
you don't get sick of people trying to sell you on something, even if it actually turns out to be good. Tell me you don't end up with the opposite opinion if people keep telling you something is amazing.
So like
I end
Cyberpunk?
up with the opposite opinion all the time, Matt. But you don't hear me going up to people like, no, that shit sucks. I just quietly am like,
When did I
"Yeah,
say
no way."
that?
The thing is,
This-
the thing
this
is,
is
You just went, ugh.
This is just
You
accurate
made
right
the-
here.
What's that?
he's put it in the
Look.
podcast shit post.
Yeah.
What?
I don't care. The point is, Matt isn't invited to our anime days anyway. He's not part of the Weeb group, so he can't join in with the anime nights.
Do you want to be a part of anime night,
For
Matt?
fuck's
It
sake,
depends on what
Kerry.
we're at. Depends on what we're watching.
Okay, then no, he doesn't. Don't give it to him.
I think we need
Fine.
to we need to let Anna. We need to rewatch Cowboy Bebop.
What do you mean?
I'll be
I've
here for
only
that.
watched
That's-
4
I'm here for
episodes
that.
of it.
I know,
Well-
only 4 episodes. It gets a lot better. You meet other
I
characters.
would've-
as it goes
I
on.
would have finished Kill la Kill, Matt. We gotta finish Kill
Do
la
you
Kill.
really? It's amazing to me that Fulikuli, you were like, couldn't stand 6 episodes of Fulikuli, but you're all here for Kill la Kill.
Oh god, are we going to really start this argument? Because I've heard both of your sides of this argument.
I really enjoy
No.
Kill la Kill.
Gotta hear
I
about their
like-
weeks
Like it.
first, don't we?
I mean, we still got
Yeah,
three
and a
people's
bitch about
weeks.
your week before Matt becomes too
Yeah, Anna.
comfortable.
Oh my god, shut up.
My week? Do you really want to hear about my week? Because it's been awful.
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
do.
So I was sick on Monday, as most people know. I was really sick, so I had to take a day off work. And then I was very depressed because I had to take a day off work. And when I take time off work, I constantly start, figuring out how much money I've lost. But not only that, how many hours I've got until I go past, we've got a net. So we can go under 30 hours of our contract, and then we owe the company money.
Ugh.
Yeah, so because they haven't been giving me hours recently, I'm already nearly at 30 hours, and sick counts towards it until you've been sick for more than 2 days. So I've been stressed about that, I've been stressed about my money, and then I went back to work on Thursday, and Thursday was fine, but I was just not feeling well. Then Friday happened, and I hurt my ankle, and I got sent home early because they needed people to go home early. And then yesterday happened when I was up on my feet for 10 hours in pain, told every single man, not even every manager, every single customer, every single member of staff, every fucking person that came up to me yesterday, I turned around and said, I've hurt my ankle and I feel sick and I want to go home. Everyone. So today when I woke up and my ankle was 3 times the size it usually was and I phoned in ill, my manager spent 5 minutes having a bitch fit at me on the phone because I should have told someone yesterday. And when I turned around and said, I told every single manager about this yesterday, his reply was, well, what exact words did you say yesterday? I was like, what do you mean what fucking exact words did I say yesterday?
What?
And he was like, you could have let us know, so because it's the busiest Sunday of the year, you could have let us know. And I was like, I told every manager, the manager should have asked me, are you okay to work today? Let alone, are you okay to work tomorrow? No one asked me if I was okay. They just always oh, you've hurt yourself, oh well.
Oh,
I'm-
well,
I'm so
anyways.
sorry. I've seen so many of those situations and I cannot fucking stand it when you're trying to take care of yourself and your job gives you a fucking hard time because you're not trying to kill yourself at work.
But that
You're
was
like,
the
oh,
worst
I'm
thing.
fucking sorry.
He literally turned around to me and he said, I understand that you're hurt, but it's not like a headache or something like that happens overnight. You should have known, and you should have let us know last night. And I was like, I literally said to the manager last night at 6 p.m, I'm not sure if I can come to work tomorrow because I've hurt my ankle. He laughed at me and spent 10 minutes in the office prattling around before he gave me my gift box. And those 10 minutes, I was stood there like, come on, Ben, I want to go home. I'm not feeling well. Can I have my gift box? So what else was I meant to fucking do? If a manager's not going to turn around and go, make a decision right now, are you coming in today or not? Can I phone someone else up to take your shift? If they're not going to do that, why should I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'm I have to call the GP tomorrow after, because I only have a 3-hour shift at work, and because he fucking completely destroyed me mentally this morning, I have to go into work tomorrow, and because I forgot to tell my manager I don't want to work Tuesday, I have to work Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So I need to phone a doctor after work tomorrow to try to get an emergency appointment, which I'll have to go to on my own, which I can't do because of my anxiety and my depression. I need someone with me when I go to the doctors, but I'm not allowed anyone in with me because it's COVID. So I'm going to have to do that to try to get a sick note so that I can go sick without feeling bad for going sick.
I hate that shit.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
It's frankly abuse. Like I really can't stand the way that a lot of managers and frankly a lot of people in those positions treat their employees. Like it's fucking unacceptable. It's even more so if you work in like food service, because you hear that a lot in food service, where it's like, yeah, if you're sick, still come in, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
Well, like the worst thing with this manager is I disappeared, right? So anyone that knows me closely, like Sean at Akbar, will know that I've been severely depressed since October. Like I've been so bad since October. Like I've had to have people keep an eye on me. That's why that my friend was watching the subathon and was able to come down and just turn my computer off for me, you know? Because people have been keeping an eye on me because I've been so fucking depressed. And I disappeared from work. Now, I will always phone in sick if I can't come in. Even if it takes me, like one time, my manager thought he was getting prank called, my old manager, because I phoned about 4 times and then just turned the phone off again. And when I finally got through, he was like, I don't fucking care how many times it takes you. As long as you phone in and we know you're okay, I don't fucking care. So I disappeared for the first time ever in 4 years. And one manager was so worried about me. He's a manager that doesn't even like me. He was so worried about me. He was like telling people to get in touch with me because he was like, I don't care about her. I don't care about anything. I just want to make sure she's not dead. You know, I'm really worried about her. So my actual store manager phoned on my, like, they're not allowed to phone you on mobiles. This is something we've got written down in a thing that we had to sign. They're not allowed to phone you on mobiles. So he took my area manager's phone and phoned me on my area manager's mobile to get in touch with me. And he was like, when you come back, we'll talk about this and we'll have a sit down and we'll see what we can do. When I come back, he didn't want to talk to me. He still hasn't talked to me about any of this. So, like, that week when I fucking disappeared and they didn't hear from me nearly for 3 weeks. 3 weeks they nearly didn't hear from me after I missed the shift. And no one at work at all heard from me. I didn't message a single person at work for 3 weeks. And he didn't care enough to do what he said he was going to do and sit down in the office and talk to me. And now, like, it's got to the point where now I'm actually really ill and I'm hurt myself. Because, like, when you're severely depressed, one thing happens, and that is everything in your life will go fucking wrong. Whether it's you drop things, like, I've dropped this model up here, you can't see him, but Begurk up here, this guy, I've dropped his wing, like, 4 times in the last, like, week. You know? I don't know why I keep picking him up, because I'm just going to drop his fucking wing off again. But, you know, and, like, I fell over on my way to work and fucked up my ankle. I've dropped plates, I've dropped stuff at work, you know, everything just goes fucking wrong when you're depressed. And then you just get more depressed because everything's going wrong, and you know everything's going wrong, you know? So, like, if he'd talked to me at any point about my depression, and I felt like I could go and talk to him like I could my old manager, none of this would have happened because I would have felt safe at work. As it is, I cry myself to sleep knowing I have to go to work in the morning, and then everything goes wrong. Like, I fall over on my way to work because I'm distracted because I don't want to be going to work.
Mm.
Yep.
I'm gonna beat up all your managers. I'm on my.
You only need to beat up one. The others are kind of like, eh.
Alright, I'll only beat up the one. I'll pick up Akbar on the way there.
Me and Bren will bring our bombs and bomb it like we did Pierre.
Literally, I'm just going to put Akbar in front, like, lock him in a room with the one manager you don't like. And after a while, I'm gonna come back in, and the manager's just gonna be dead, and Akbar's gonna be like, no, I didn't do anything, he just kind of fucking fell
I'll
over.
just be standing there with a knife with blood on it. And it's
You
like...
wouldn't even need to, Akbar. You literally just have to be stuck in a room, and I'll be like, just tell him everything you know about the UK, and that'll be it. He'll
That's what I
be
was gonna
dead.
say.
Just
would
give
be
me like
it.
20 Red Bulls too. Just give me 20 Red Bulls.
Yeah, I was
Save it
just
for yourself,
like,
man.
not giving him any weapons, just putting him in the room and be like, hey Akbar, you wanna tell him what you know about England? Click. Just lock the door. Oh yeah, of course. I heard you guys don't have light switches.
Switch.
That's crazy.
And the funny thing is, there's no light switches at work, so like he'd be perfectly fine there. Like, you couldn't improve one way or the other because all our lights are eco-friendly, so they're all like on timers and stuff. So like he couldn't even be like, no, there's a light switch there because there won't be a light switch anywhere.
That guy will literally, his head will just explode. His head will just explode, and I'll come back in like, oh, thanks, Akbar, let's go home.
No, he will come back in and he's just sitting in the corner in the fetal position like, get me out of here.
I'm
He won't
sorry,
stop.
I was mean to Anna. Yeah, you should be. Anyways.
I was honestly, for the first time ever, I was ready for a fight because like they have this thing where you have to phone back before your next shift. And even though I said to him this morning, I'll be in tomorrow, because it's only a 3-hour shift, I can do a 3-hour shift on like a half-broken fucking ankle. I can do that. So I said to him this morning, I will be back for tomorrow's shift. I shouldn't, but now he's made me feel really fucking anxious about ever phoning in ill again. So like, I even in the morning, I was like, that's fine, I'll come in tomorrow, that's fine. He was like, no, you've got to phone up before 5 p.m. to let me know if you're coming back in. And I was like, I just fucking told you I'm going to come in. So I spent the whole day, I'm sure will tell you, the whole day terrified that I had to fucking phone him back. It made me fucking sick having to know that I had to phone him back at some point. And I was like, kind of like, if I phone him back before 4 o'clock when the store's open, he's going to get shitty because he's going to be busy. And he's going to be like, well, because you're not here, I'm busy. And now you're phoning me up and I'm still busy. So I phoned him up at like 4:30 and he barely said a fucking word to me. And I was like, you know what? Just fuck you.
I was like, I worked a storage depot for a while, but it wasn't like I had to open it, but it wasn't like we started. The store didn't open, just the building. So overnight it would be secured, but that meant that I had to come in at like 7 a.m. Yeah, 7 a.m. to open the place up. And if I couldn't, like if I was throwing up or just, hurt or whatever, I had to call someone else to do it, somebody else that could. But that meant I had to call someone at, 6 a.m. so that they would have time. Because otherwise someone can get into the building and the alarm goes off and, like, sometimes the police will get called. And it's like, it's a whole big deal if you don't get there in time. So it's super stressful. And then, but that means I'm calling someone at 6 a.m. to call off my shift and, but so there was always emails that were like, hey, if you have to call in, make sure you call in before your shift. And it's like, okay, fair enough. But also don't call before this time. And it's like, well, what do I do then? Because it was like, don't call before 9. And it's like, wait, what? What about me? Do I just wait until there's already been an alarm call and be like, oh yeah, I can't. Because they don't want you to do that. There was just no option for me. So, but you can't text because people don't get, like, everybody's old, so they don't check their text messages first thing, and they don't get emails or whatever. And so it's like, I was always a rock and a hard place, so I would have to decide whether I wanted to, try to get a hold of somebody at 6 a.m. or drag my ass to work. And I don't drive. Like, so I would have to ride my bike across town at the time, which wasn't so bad if you're, healthy. But if you're like, I don't know, ill in any way, trying to bike across town could be pretty rough.
Well,
so there's a few times when I've, like, just made it to work and then had to use the bathroom. And then just like, all right, 20 minutes, then I can go leave. Ugh.
But like tomorrow, like when I go in, I've got a 40-minute walk to work. And then when I finish the 3 hours, bear in mind the 3 hours is doing delivery as well. So I'm carrying heavy things on an ankle that's not, 100%. I've got to walk another 40 minutes to get home again. And then if the doctors are like, yeah, we've got an appointment, come and see us, it's like an hour up the fucking road to get to them as well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, and like, the thing is, I get why they were stressed today, because it is the Sunday before Christmas, and like Walmart, all supermarkets in the UK are very busy this weekend, but at the same time, he didn't plan for this weekend either. Like, our old store manager always overbooked people in for this weekend, but they were so fucking certain that this stupid fucking coupon that was in the papers last week was going to make us so much money, they overbooked everyone at the beginning of the week, and it wasn't busy. We made like £500 extra because of this voucher. And then they cut back on hours because of it. But they cut back on hours on the weekend that was always going to be busy. Like, it was not a maybe. This is always going to be a busy weekend. And then it was
Yeah.
my fault that they were understaffed. And I'm like, well, no, because I talked to every manager and not a single one fucking cared that I wasn't healthy yesterday. No one's done a back to work form with me from Monday when I was sick. They're meant to do that before I even start working. You know, I'll be surprised if anyone does it tomorrow before I start working. You know?
I maintain that that's just bad management. Like, whenever the blame comes down on the employee, it's like I mean, look, obviously there are situations where there are bad employees, but like if it's always the employee's fault, it might be a bad manager, you know? And it's like that sounds like maybe you're not taking enough blame. You're always going to be angry and passing off the blame to the people below you, and like that's not what management is about. Like I don't know. It always pissed me off too, because it's always the people that are least able to take that. Not able to. That's not the way, but you know what I mean. Like the people that are least responsible for the things that go wrong are the ones that take the most blame, and it's like that doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
I understand fucking all of it, except it's not my job that I have these like I don't know what it is. It's probably because I'm, you know, younger, that my boss is very understanding and she likes me a lot, so it's different. But my fucking school has not only once, but 4 times tried to make it so that I can't graduate. How many
What?
days? Because I got sick with literally
Oh
COVID.
yeah, I remember that.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
like, please stop trying to say I can't graduate. Stop calling my parents. They don't give a shit. They know why. And legit, it came down to both my mother and my father talking, like, you have to talk to him because we don't want to talk to him. And I was like,
Oh.
What the
fine. So I talked to my principal and I was like, dog, you need to stop calling my parents. They literally care anything. And he was like, you know what? Get a doctor's. So you know what I did? I got a doctor's. I got a note from my doctor. Yeah, you're still having symptoms. You don't have to. You're still having symptoms. And so I took that note to my fucking principal's like secretary. But guess what? They didn't give it to him. So then he continued to call my parents. And I was like,
Wow.
did you ever get the doctor's note? And he was like, what doctor? And I was like, all right, well then.
For fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, I could literally run into this office and punch all of you in the with my bare hands, and I would feel nothing but satisfaction. Because literally, I was like, you said this. That's why I did this. I would have never done this if you didn't tell me that this was the right thing to do. And now your fucking dumb cunt secretaries haven't given you the shit you asked me to get. I was so upset. I was like, I'm literally like standing over here, panting and wheezing because I can't walk because I can't breathe. But no, it's my fault.
It's one of
I
those
shouldn't
things.
I shouldn't have gotten COVID.
How dare you get
Yeah.
COVID, Cherry? How dare?
You right.
But this is another thing with my place, is that they don't ever... So, like, I don't know if I've ever told this story, but as everyone knows, because I've said the story that I've had an operation before, when I come back from my operation, I did my, like, back to work thing with my old manager, and he was like, yeah, no, like, this is what we'll do for you, and this is what I'll tell the managers, and everything's gonna be fine. So I come back to work. 2 months after I come back to work, one of the managers, who I barely knew, because she started because I went on holiday for a week, then I went and had my operation, and then I was on a sick note for like a month. So she started, like, literally the day I left to go on holiday. And after 2 months, she turned around to me and she was like, so, why were you off sick for so long? Was it a depression thing? And I turned around and I was like, I had a fucking operation, mate. I'm not meant to be on till because I had an operation and I have nerve damage. This makes sense why you're putting me on till 1 every day, because you think I went off with fucking depression, because the manager never told her. And he's never told this manager any of the problems anyone in this store had. So my friend Luke has Tourette's. And if he doesn't get like a proper sleep schedule going, his Tourette's plays up. And he went through a point where his Tourette's was super fucking bad. Like literally, like he had to ask us to laugh at him because it was so bad that if a customer thought he was actually being serious, he'd be in a lot of trouble. So we had to make like a joke of it so that customers would start and that he definitely had Tourette's and he wasn't just, you know, telling people to fuck off and stuff. And so like they sorted something out for his mental health and all that, and he got the shifts that he needed to, you know, be all right. And this manager's like, no, you're gonna have to do this and you're gonna have to do that, and I don't believe you, and you're gonna have to do this and you're gonna have to do that.
You don't believe him? What the
No.
fuck?
And like I turned, because I was talking to this guy today about what happened because we were in a shift. We don't really work together anymore. So because like our shifts are just never together, and we worked together yesterday, and I was telling him about like all the problems I was having, and he told me about all his problems. So this morning I was messaging him about, and he was like, you know what? You just need to go and get a doctor's note. You need to phone up this number and talk to these people about it. You need to escalate it because he doesn't even know. And like, even though you've told him about your mental health, he doesn't understand it because his life is perfect and he's never had to deal with any of this stuff. And he doesn't believe you. And the only reason he phoned you on your holiday was because the other manager was so fucking scared that you had killed yourself. And I turned around to him and said, the thing is, when I didn't show up to work, I was thinking of killing myself. He doesn't know that because he never fucking asked. But the manager that hates me knows that because he guessed, because he knows I've got depression and he takes it seriously.
And he hates you.
And
like,
he
that's
hates
the worst
me.
thing. Like, here, it's
He can't
always
stand
comes down
me.
to an issue of communication. Like, that's where
Yeah,
all problems stem. No one communicated. No one communicated that you had hurt your ankle, and you communicated yourself with everyone in the store. You were like, yeah, yo, I hurt my ankle really bad, so
I
yeah.
was fucking
And they were
hobbling
like,
around
alright,
the
I'm
place.
gonna ignore you for a
Passing that along.
second.
I was literally hobbling around the fucking place. All
Yeah, it's not
day.
very. It's
No, just
like
acting.
Tourette's and like hurting your ankle are two very obvious things that are very plain to see. Like
No,
it's
no,
not
no, no.
something secretive and hidden like depression. It's
No, you can
literally
fake those.
something plain as fucking day.
Well, this is the
Yeah,
thing.
Not
Like,
real.
I was talking to someone, and there's another manager who I got on with. In the end, we got on with each other, but we had a couple problems with each other to begin with. And he, like, this is secondhand knowledge, but he never really took depression that seriously. And like, whenever he was the manager that had to talk to me about why I'd gone off, and it was because of depression, you could see he did not want to talk about it ever. But he was the only manager really that ever asked me if I was okay. He was the only manager that made a joke of anything with me because he knew that's how I deal with it. Like, I don't want to be super serious. So when it was like, when he was like, how can I help you? And I was like, run me over with your car. He'd be like, nah, that would put a dent in my car. You know, he was the only one that would do something like that with me. And he was the only manager that wouldn't put me on till 1 all day, to the point that I'm losing the ability to use my hands now because of all this. But because I'm so anxious about, like, getting, you know, being unuseful at work, I put myself in that position all the time because I just don't want to be the person that can't do this or can't do that. And they take advantage of that all the fucking time. He was the only manager that cared, though, and now he's gone. And then the other manager who hates me knows that, I can't go until. He knows that I'm depressed. But he also, the other day, when I was really tired and was like, I've had 1 hour sleep, put me on till because I want to sleep. He's using that as an excuse now to put me on till all the time. He's like, I know you like till. And I'm like, no, I wanted to go on till once because I had an hour's sleep and I was only working to 11. And I knew I'd only be on till for an hour. There's a fucking difference.
There's a huge. I hate people with in authority positions that. I mean, I guess everyone does. That's not a very controversial opinion, but
Well, but it's another one of those things where it's like the people that are qualified for those jobs and the people that do give, you know, put in the time and
a
give
rat's ass.
interest, it's usually just not worth it. Like, honestly, it's they pay like $1 more an hour, and then people that actually put in the work that care don't take those positions because it's just not worth it. So even people who are qualified and people who are good are either staying lower positions or go off to different jobs that'll pay them, what they deserve. And I'm not saying that's always the case, mind you. I've had plenty of shitty managers in positions where they were making way more than me, but it's shitty. It's shitty all around, unfortunately.
I'm
Ugh.
gonna be.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'm
beat
gonna
up every single.
I'm going to try and do that soon. I'm going to try. The problem is I get very anxious making phone calls to the point that I
Right.
can end up hospitalized
Yep.
because I just can't make phone calls. Like, that's just something I cannot do. And tomorrow, I'm not only going to have to do that. I'm going to have to, I don't know the rules at the hospital. I've seen people, like, queuing outside and all sorts. Well, not the hospital, the surgery, the GP surgery. So, like, if I do get an appointment with the doctors, I'm going to have to go up there on my own, and I can't do that either. That gives me panic attacks and can hospitalize me. So I'm going to have to jump through all these hoops just to prove to one man something that the entire fucking store should know anyway. Like I shouldn't have to jump through these hoops 4 years into working for the company. They know all this.
No.
Like, my depression was on my application form. My anxiety was on my application form. How severe it is not just on my application forms. It's in a history of sick notes and sick days I've had for 4 years. I shouldn't have to jump through a fucking hoop to prove to a man in his 40s that actually I have a problem.
You put all these. You're very clear. You're very communicative for someone in your state. You're very open about it. You put it on your resume, and they hired you anyways. And now they're just like, but is it real though? Like, bitch.
Yeah, no, and tomorrow I'm just gonna. I feel like tomorrow I'm just going to go in and I'm going to talk to... Because there's a manager that doesn't like me very much in tomorrow morning. And I just feel like I'm going to be like, I need to do my sick note with you right this second. Like, before anything else, I want to do my... Not my sick note, my back to work form with you right this second. And I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be like, it's not just my ankle, it's my depression. And it's my depression because the manager's made me depressed and I don't want to be in work anymore. And then if he's like, do you think you're fit to come back to work? No, you are not allowed to say no to that question because they have to automatically send you home if you say no. I'm going to turn around and go, as soon as he walks through the door, no, I'm not okay to work anymore. See him get out of that.
I believe it. Got this. You got.
I know, you all know I'm going to wimp out of it. I'm going to just work the 3 days and not go to the doctors and just be miserable.
No, Ian, please.
You need to.
I do need
If
to.
you need to, I will fucking stay up all night just to talk to you in the morning, so that you have someone to talk to about.
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything. That'd be the most useful thing I'd done all week.
Cause like
Staying up with you.
the thing is with I mean, I don't obviously my definitely not as yours, but I have anger issues, and so when I become angry, I'm automatically I'm fucking useless, and I'm unreasonable, and I'm being a bitch, and I know it, cause I could look inside myself and be like, is this a reasonable thing to get angry about? No, it's not. But when I have someone, and you draw that line in the sand.
Sorry. I can't hear that line without thinking of it.
But if I have someone there to be like, nah, that is kind of stupid, my reasoning is justified and I feel like 1,000 times better about what's going on. So I'll be there for
Yeah, well, it's like this morning, I was super upset about, having to phone in sick and stuff. And the only reason I actually did was because Sean was like, no, if you've hurt your ankle, don't go to work. It's as simple as that. If you've hurt your ankle, don't go to work. And I messaged Demi, who was going to give me a lift in, and Demi was like, oh, no, that's fine, you've hurt yourself. She hadn't listened to it. She was working with me yesterday. She had to fucking hear about it. I think she's fed up of hearing about my fucking ankle at this point. and then I just phoned him up, and he was like, oh yeah, Demi's already told me. You should have told us last night. I was like, fuck you. And then I was just upset. I act like I was like a tough guy. I cried all fucking day about it. And I got really upset because my sister had to leave early because she didn't bring clothes for Giles.
Oh,
so
Jeff.
my
Bye, Jeff.
niece was running off, and I was like, no.
It's always better to act like you didn't cry, but you know damn well you did. But you're just like, no, I didn't. I'm a tough bitch. I'm a bad bitch. Non-committal.
I'll say
Jared,
that
ban you
with
from
with
quoting
the
that
tears.
fucking song.
Yeah, you'll catch me
Oh,
crying, and I'll be like, "No, I'm not crying. I'm fucking angry. This isn't tears."
Oh my gosh.
Angry cry is the
Angry
worst.
crying is the worst.
People think they're like, "Are you sad?" And it's like, "No, I'm fucking angry right now. and
I'm
I hate
so-
feeling angry." So I.
It's just, it's so upsetting. Like, for me, it's just a bundle of so much energy I have from that I can't do anything else but cry because I don't want to hit anything because I know if I do, it's gonna break, and I don't want to break things. I have a hole in my wall because of that very.
All right, Kyle.
Well, shut up, Matt. It's like and then I look at that hole and like I covered it with a poster, but every time I look at the poster, I'm like, if I had just cried, that would have never happened. I'll send you a picture of the giant. It'll make you feel better.
Thank you.
You know, I'll go do it right now. I will. I'm gonna go
We
send you a picture of the
We
hole
all
in
just
my.
need to send Anna pictures of holes in our wall.
I don't want to know any kind of hole that comes in your wall, Akbar. But anyway, that was me and Cherry ranting for like an hour about our weeks. We've got 3 people down. Akbar, Matt, do you have anything to add?
I mean,
Oh,
if you want something a little more positive, we got. I have my roommate's brother in this week from Pennsylvania for the last few weeks here in December. And that's been kind of cool. That's been nice having a little bit of change of pace, having him around.
Nice.
nice.
If it makes you feel any better, he's tested negative, so don't worry. It's not like we're
It's
you know,
good.
Being
doing anything
goobers.
dangerous. We've taken into account. But I don't know. It's been a nice change of pace to have.
Here was
But-
me hoping you'd get COVID and die, and then I'd never have to hear you again.
That is not true.
That is not true. I've had COVID as well. Cherry and me have had COVID. You could have joined the club, the cool kids club.
Yeah, the cool
dang
kids.
it.
All the cool kids are getting COVID
All the cool kids are out of breath and
and
tired
can't
all
walk
the time.
upstairs
They can't walk
normally.
That's a very
Yeah.
nice hole, by the way. I'm impressed
yeah,
by your
there's
hole.
There's an
Thank
easy solution. What they should just do instead of have people walk upstairs, just buy chair lifts.
Matt, do you
Yeah,
get
but,
a
like,
little bit of breath going up the stairs anyway? With all those
What's that?
opinions you lug around.
Oh, I mean they're pretty heavy. They weigh me down.
And you're spouting communist propaganda at
Oh
them.
my god!
No, I'm just thinking these chair
I said
lift
that
commercials I've
jokingly,
seen.
but it sounds a lot worse when people accuse me of being a communist than when I jokingly.
The thing
Call
is,
myself
you're
a
in
communist.
you're in good company because Akbar is also known as the communist of the group.
Oh no!
For a very
Oh,
little
yeah.
reason other than he
Uh-oh.
called Hitler a communist.
Well,
Hitler was not a communist.
He was very anti-communist. The Nazi Party was incredibly anti-communist.
That's what makes it so funny. Because Akbar is an
Ugh.
idiot. He's our idiot though. We love Akbar. Akbar, how was
Our
your
idiot.
week?
Gosh.
same as usual. Nothing really happened.
The most exciting news from Akbar every week. What did you do? Nothing.
Nothing.
I guess.
Anyways,
what
let
was
me tell
it?
you all the new facts I
Uh,
learned about England.
I was about to say exactly that, Jerry.
I was let me think about what happened on my weekend.
Hmm.
Oh wait, my week. Oh well, Notre Dame lost a football game yesterday, and it was sad.
Ew, football.
He did tell me that in DMs today
Ew,
when I
Notre
finally
Dame.
replied to him.
Yeah, after not replying
Oh,
to me,
you
like,
replied to him?
I did.
Are you
I
That was
did.
insane?
your first mistake.
I did.
you see if she doesn't, I just keep sending stuff.
Oh,
no.
Cherry knows because I sent her a screen cap of like the 20 messages you sent me when I wasn't replying to you the other day. The problem is, at the minute, it's not so much that I'm ignoring you, Akbar, it's that you message me when I'm asleep. And then when I wake up, I'm like, there's no point. He'll message me again when he's awake and free. And then I'll be at work, or I'll be asleep again, or I'll be in the corner crying somewhere. And I'm like, I'll reply to him later, and then I never do. Whereas Sean, I just fucking annoy the hell out of with all my problems. He doesn't get a chance with that.
You should just tell Akbar that you're crying, even if you're not. Just that'll. I feel like that'll stop the conversation pretty quick. You're
because
like, I'm
then-
busy crying. Can you call back?
No, because then he'll send me, like, nice things, and I'm like, I don't like it when
no,
people
that's
are
true,
nice
that's
to
true.
me.
I'm about to be like, let me pull up a chair and join you.
Yeah,
You're
pretty
telling-
much.
So you're telling us next time we hear that you're sad, we should just be like, suck it up.
Yeah.
Suck it up.
Yeah, that's why I like. Wow.
Oh, the
I
American.
like talking to Cherry. I like bitching to Cherry about things.
Oh, I love when Anna bitches to me. I'm just like, yes! Just give me all that tea.
The funny thing is, it was last Sunday, wasn't it, that you just randomly fucking messaged me. And then we ended up like 12 hours watching TV and shit. And like,
Yeah,
before that, we barely fucking messaged. And now, like, I message her every other day.
Sherry's the
Because I
best
was
person to complain
sad.
to because she's clearly the kind of person that that will just 100% agree with you no matter what. Like, she'll be like, someone cut me off in traffic, and she's like, I'll go murder them myself. And
She
you're
does,
just like,
it's
all right, that's more
amazing.
than I need, but I appreciate the
That,
energy.
that's Midwesterners for you. Mess with our friends, and we're just gonna murder you.
Well, it's more so for me, especially because I've been told my whole life that I'm an unreasonable bitch who no one will love.
What?
And so when someone who thinks that they're being
Who's told you
unreasonable,
that?
I'm like, oh, don't even fucking listen to them. They're a piece of shit. I understand. Oh,
my
everybody,
God.
Matt. Literally everybody in my
I
life.
find that that's so weird. I hate when I hear that stuff like that about people that I'm like, oh, I like this person, and they're like, yeah, I've been told for a long time that I'm a piece of shit, and you're like, what? Like who? What?
I did see a dead deer earlier today
Oh,
on the road.
I saw
kill it? Oh, okay.
I
Oh,
saw 3
no,
dead
someone else did.
raccoons and 2 dead deer on the side of the road, and I was like, they're just sleeping.
I was surprised no one took it actually, since you can take if you hit the animal, you can take it and cook it.
Not in Nebraska. What kind of
Oh,
fucking
here in Indiana, you can.
backwater
Indiana is-
insane?
Legit, if you hit a car, the police will pull up. And they're like, "Well, first of all, do you want to take it and cook it,
You
or
mean a deer?
a deer, or anything, pretty much?"
You said when you hit a car, which made it sound like you just like,
Oh,
yeah, family of 4, they're dead. You want to eat them?
Also, Anna, that second picture is the poster that's covering it, and look how well it covers it.
I like
It's
the
perfect
poster as well. The
size.
poster is amazing.
Let's see this hole.
I'm a big fan of Fallout,
You
so
wanna
anything
see the
Fallout.
hole?
Yeah,
Sean wants to see your hole, Cherry.
yeah.
Here's
Wow,
my
wow,
hole, and here's
wow.
the covering.
Jesus.
Y'all need to stop.
Yeah, no,
Chill
no.
out.
where's the hole?
I think Matt
No,
wants to
it's
see your
perfect-
hole
it's
too,
perfectly.
Cherry. You want to
There's
send
my-
Matt
that's
your
an
hole?
Please
outfit.
don't say that.
I'll send
Here's the one.
everyone my hole. Here's the
No.
poster
No,
covering
no,
my
Cherry.
hole.
Someone
No
mute.
charity.
It just reminds me of this SNL sketch I saw
Oh my
where
God.
they what was it? They were at a place that used to be a glory hole place, but instead they served breadsticks through the glory holes.
SNL has
and then
really
and then you
odd
can put
sketches
sauce
of
on them and
Do you like my hole, Sean?
Oh,
Also, by
please.
the way, hello, fictional. I love you.
Hi,
Oh.
fictional.
Hey,
I love you.
fictional.
Anyone else is listening to this conversation?
Sean, did you see my hole? I sent it to
Please
you.
type.
In the
Oh, I
hole,
like
yeah.
I like that picture.
How the fuck you did that?
It's a nice.
I
poster.
stood still and kicked my wall as hard as I could, and it fucking caved in. And I was like, oh shit. Well,
At least the poster fits nicely.
it does. It's perfect.
Our walls are too thick for that to happen.
The thick wall that I have has a nice
Humble
foot
brag.
indention in it because I kicked it so hard. It's like the wall to the outside, like you know what I mean, right? Like the
What?
outside of the house. I kicked that
Oh.
wall. And I kicked it so hard that there's like a foot indention and a little crack. See, if I had just cried, those would have never
I
happened.
was gonna
You
say,
would never
just
have
leave
to
your
look
foot
at my
there. People could walk.
mistakes.
People could just walk by and just see a foot hanging out of the house.
Sounds like a
Anyways,
weird
now that it's
Halloween decoration.
now that we've talked about holes and ranting about bad miscommunications,
Bad miscommunication. That's my
Yeah,
special.
like loudly proclaiming, "Hey, did you see my hole?"
it's a
Yeah,
good
that's
hole.
That's not bad communication.
Matt, I'll send you my hole.
Stop.
I mean that sounds like a one-liner from Home Improvement.
Oh my god.
Matt is getting
Matt,
so
here's
excited
my
about this
That
hole.
does sound
hole.
like something from. Oh, you. I'm not looking at that. I'm gonna delete
Look
that
at
whole
it.
conversation.
Look at
It is
her
a
Look at my
hole.
hole.
No, stop.
It's an impressive hole.
It is.
It
It's
is.
rather large.
Everyone agrees. Everyone that's seen my hole agrees that it's quite impressive.
Matt,
Everyone
you're
and
gonna
their
have to at
doctor
least
agrees
some
that my
point
hole
see
is
her
pretty good.
hole.
So wait, are you guys gonna fill up the hole or not?
Crap.
Well, nobody knows about it. Only I know
Nobody-
about the hole.
Oh my god, how long's it been there?
Uh,
How long has
Well, I mean, does it? Is it? Wait, Steve, that's outside. Does do animals coming through it or no?
I swear to God, if you say how old is my hole, I.
So wait, so
my
wait, was
hole
that-
is about like I don't know, a couple months. It was like the third or fourth time
No.
my dad tried to kick me out of the house.
I swear to God.
Oh, I was gonna say if it's like the hole is outside, do animals crawl in through it or no?
No, it's like it's the wall to my closet. So I didn't break through both the walls, just the out wall.
Oh,
I'll send you a picture
like
of my
the inner
hole at bar.
drywall.
oh, I saw the poster, but not the hole.
Here's the hole.
Oh, thanks.
My
Oh, the
hole.
whole covering.
Oh, that's a nice hole.
Thank you. Look at my hole, Matt.
Fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ. Alright, can we get a t-shirt that just says look at my hole?
That could be our
And it's a
first
qu-
official T-shirt for the podcast. Look at my hole.
And it's
My
just
podcast
signed
hole.
by me.
Next thing you know,
Uh,
it's what was
The
it?
whole appreciation club.
Yeah.
That did you see it?
Oh no, someone's clipped something.
Oh no.
Fictional is
Oh,
great
no,
at clipping
Fictional.
things.
Fictional,
What is
don't
this?
do this.
Hold on, I, need
I
to
mean,
see.
Anna
I
thought we were
have
gonna
to
get
see
taken down
this.
from what was it, DMCA, but I guess this is better. So wait, are you guys gonna fill up the hole?
I need to see.
It's just Matt's.
It's not slowly losing
Such a
his
good-
mind.
It's like a,
You sound like a
Marge
Muppet.
Simpson. That's 100% a Marge Simpson noise. Holy crap.
Does that make me Homer?
Holmer.
More
More like
Homer.
Holmer.
Fictional. Tell Matt to appreciate my hole. Actually, I'll send a picture to Fictional.
Look,
too.
okay, I have officially witnessed the hole.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Is it impressive?
It's a fine hole. I hate
You
What
heard
was
it
that
here,
supposed to
right?
be?
You've heard it here. Matt thinks Cherry has a
Oh
fine
god,
hole.
No Herbals is here. Let's
God,
Herbals seen the hole. Let's Herbals
Herbals,
seen the
no.
hole.
I don't think. No,
How many
Herbals,
people
we're
do you
all
think-
let's stop
appreciating
talking
Cherry's
about my
hole.
hole. I don't want to talk about
How,
this
how,
anymore.
how many people do you think
Oh,
can
I
do
You-
it?
you put it up,
I don't
Cherry.
want to talk
Your
about
hole
my
except
hole.
for Herbals.
I don't
I
want to
mean-
talk about it anymore.
How many people do you think could fit in the hole?
I'm dying. Holy
Herbals walks in and we're not allowed to talk about Cherry's hole.
I've got something to do. I can't go by.
crap. Oh my god. This is the most ridiculous shit.
This is what you
podcast.
signed up
This,
for.
this, this isn't
You
actually
know
as
what?
ridiculous as we get. Like, we sit in voice chat now quite often together, and it gets fucking worse than this, trust me.
That's
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, it's way
terrifying.
worse.
That's
I wanna.
that's because you can't say stuff on Twitch.
Are you sure? Because I'm pretty sure we've just said stuff for quite too long.
No, what
Well, I
it is
mean-
he's not allowed to come into the weeb section on the Discord, so he doesn't see it.
No. Well, okay, I seem to recall one of those streams where we were talking about something about wet boys feeding ducks, or no, it was the wet
Excuse
boy.
me.
I can't remember what the wet boy was doing.
Excuse me.
What
Don't,
boy?
don't,
That
don't,
was
the
a
wet boy.
Genshin, wasn't it?
don't sully feeding ducks.
Yeah.
No, it was
Sully?
after you had fed the ducks and you were doing something. Oh, you were looking for logs or looking for a tree,
Wait,
and we were
was
like,
there
"Oh, wet
Sully?
boy seeks wood" or something.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Wet boy in his wood or something like that. Yeah.
Wait, did you say
Don't-
Sully?
Oh, this was amazing. Yes.
Oh god, he's gonna
Oh,
post that
now I'm just
fucking-
thinking of the guy who, what was it? The guy who landed the
Landed
plane.
the plane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's just out there feeding the ducks right after he
No.
landed.
Not that Sully.
It was
Oh,
like
fictional.
fiction.
God damn it, fictional.
Herbals don't say that you don't
I should have known
understand.
you were waiting. I should have known you were just waiting to clip that.
Fictional's probably stream slutting right now.
Yeah.
Fictional was gonna be here. I was looking forward to having Fictional here. That's probably my fault. I didn't message her today, to be honest.
Wow.
Well, I've
Tear
been
gas.
depressed. I have reasons. You see this bed? You see it right here? That is
Oh,
where
I'm sorry,
like,
Kate.
you see that mess? That's where I've been lying most of the play a day.
I
Oh,
watched Airplane last
Fictional,
night.
I love you.
Yeah, we love
Yeah,
you.
we
Fictional.
We love you, fictional.
Fictional's best mod.
I don't.
She
Agree.
is the best
I-
mod.
Yeah.
I feel like now I have to send Herbals a picture of the hole in my wall
For fuck's
for
sake.
context because I don't
No.
want him to.
It's not better.
Shall we do Pog of the Week?
Sure.
Right, for
Um,
my
I
nomination,
swear to
I'm
God,
nominating
no.
Cherry's Hole.
I swear, I knew you were gonna do
Uh,
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude, I was
sake.
gonna nominate my hole.
Shall we all just
This is
nominate
worse than what
Cherry's
I was.
Hole?
I'll nominate Cherry's poster. The poster's
This is
real
covering up her
MVP.
hole.
So how many people do you think you can fit in the hole?
Not anyone. That hole's too
Apparently,
small.
I'll fit. I should-
I can
Fit in the
fit Dagon in there.
hole. Oh no.
Oh,
Don't
don't
put
put Diego.
Dagon in there.
He wouldn't like it. He
Oh,
doesn't like tight spaces.
I guess Cherry's hole is just this winner then, by default.
Right, shall we do
No.
it properly and not nominate Cherry's Hole, which is obviously going to be what would win?
I. Is there right? Somebody will write
Herbals
it
is
I
right.
mean, I can tell about
Herbals
the
is
hole that's in
right.
our house.
anywhere near the worst thing I've heard.
We have a hole in my house.
Unfortunately, Herbals, yeah, I think you are correct.
We had a bird create a
Oh,
hole in
boy.
our house once.
Nice. We had mice
Was it-
create holes in our house once.
It was a woodpecker.
Alright, are we gonna do the pug of the week or what?
We
I know,
are.
I think Anna was
Someone-
just bringing it up so that she can say I nominate Cherry's hole.
Right, Cherry's Hole is not allowed to be nominated, neither can the poster. Nothing in
Okay.
Cherry's room is allowed to be nominated this week.
Ooh.
Take
shit.
Ooh.
Whoa, alright, now I gotta move to the living room.
I
That's
nominated
fine.
Cherry's couch.
We just name everything in Cherry's living room, that way she can.
Then I'll have to go outside.
Right, Cherry's
And I'm
Whole
not
house
We
is
know you won't go
eliminated.
I
You can
nominated
go out and
Turtle.
nominate your cows or something, Cherry.
I what?
Nominate a cow.
Alright, I guess I know what I'm gonna nominate then.
Right, who wants to go first? With totally serious Pogs of the Week.
There's no way we can be serious after that.
I'm gonna be serious.
Okay, alright. I think we should make Cherry go first.
Right,
Why
Cherry,
do I have to go first?
go
You've actually got
first.
something.
Because you're gonna
That way you
lure
don't
it to
have
like...
time to choose something stupid and win.
Matt, she literally just looks around and names something as soon as her name is said. This is the same amount of time as she has every week to do
I
this.
guess that's true, yeah, that is the problem.
Cherry, just name whatever stupid thing it's gonna be.
Wait, I was gonna nominate my cat's new reindeer costume.
Jesus, Harry. Your
Mm,
cat is
that's
already
pretty
in
good, though.
Pog
I'll
of
give
the
you that.
Week.
What?
Your cat's already in Pog of the Week. You don't need
No.
his costume to be in there as well.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Well, I have my dog wearing the costume too, so and she's not in my house,
Right,
so
fine,
I guess
fine.
I'll nominate Lizzie in her reindeer costume.
Right, so I've got Cherry's terrible choice. Who wants to go next?
I
was gonna
nominate like
nominate my whole.
finishing uni. So
Finishing uni, fine.
we'll see.
I don't know that
You
feeling, but I'm proud of you.
I'm
No,
proud
for
of
this
you,
semester
Sean.
anyway. It's just, yeah, I'm just glad it's all finished.
I know she hates it, Herbals, but she looks so cute.
It doesn't matter if she hates it. I love it.
I like
That's
it.
what animals are. They do not have to consent to my love.
Fuck's
Oh.
sake.
All right, Matt, let's
Yeah.
calm down.
Yeah, Matt.
Matt,
Calm down.
Why,
do you
meant,
have a
like,
Pog of the Week?
Never mind. You know what?
Oh.
That's fine. I'll just do it myself.
That isn't even the weirdest thing he said recently.
Stop.
I have not said the worst thing you've said in a chat yet on stream.
God.
Right, what's your Pog of
That's
the
why I
Week?
don't hang around here.
Wow.
Wow.
You guys are mean. You bully me.
Yeah, but you like
You deserve it.
Whoa. Wait, hold on. No, that's a different thing. And no, I
Herbals,
don't.
go back to sleep, you nerd. It's
It's
early
like
for
this.
you.
Yeah, well, let's go to sleep.
Yeah, herbals. Sleep.
What's your Pog of the Week, Matt? Or Akbar?
I
Matt
was
can
gonna
go.
nominate fictional. Has fictional been nominated before?
No.
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 I'm gonna nominate fictional despite the fact that she keeps clipping just very strange things from this chat because they are good clips even if I hate that I'm in them.
That's why you love them, though, because they're all about you.
That's not true. I am not that.
So in other words, Matt is actually just nominating someone that's stroking his ego a little bit by posting clips of him.
I think good mods and good people. in the
Actually, can I
community
change
should be.
my...
Oh,
No.
for fuck's sake.
I want to change it.
To what?
I'll put Lizzie's reindeer costume in a different one. I want to change mine to Anna's resolve for actually calling into work and knowing that she's gonna be nauseous, but actually trying to take care of herself.
Aww. Yeah, sure, I can change that.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Now who's stroking whose ego? You're gonna make fun of me and then.
Well,
Yeah.
it's different because it's you, and Anna's had a
Oh,
really hard
right.
week, and she deserves a little,
Look, I don't disagree.
appreciation.
I just think you can't like make fun of me for naming somebody because I think they're doing
Matt,
good
Matt,
things.
I can
and
make fun
then
of you for whatever I want.
you
That
didn't
is
want
what
to
a
make fun of
friendship
me. I
with
was talking
me
to Cherry.
is. You know you're my friend when I'm making fun of you most of the time.
That's true. We had
Anna
we
makes
had that
fun of me
discussion
all
at
the
some
time.
point. We were like, yeah, I know Anna likes me because she actually told me to fuck off.
Yeah, you said that when you were in one of my streams, and I was like, fuck off, man.
Okay, Asuna, see you later.
Oh, bye, Asuna.
See you later,
Yeah,
Suna.
I waved.
Bye,
I'm like,
Asuna.
I'm not on camera.
I'm not bullying anybody, Herbals.
Cherry bullies me daily.
Cherry's definitely bullying everybody.
Matt doesn't
I
count
will
as being bullied, though.
Cherry
Yeah,
bullies,
yeah.
bullies me all the time.
Right,
That's
Akbar,
not
do you
true.
have your Pog of the Week?
Oh, I was gonna just put mine as Sean's finishing college stuff.
But he just.
It's
Already
different.
said
Uni and
that.
college are different.
No, they're not- oh my
outta here.
god.
If uni and college are different, then that means he never finished college. He just finished
that
uni.
would be like if somebody here
College
nominated
is different.
lifts and you said I nominate elevators. It's just shut up.
uh,
Alright, so Akbar's wasted Pog. Alright. And mine, I'm gonna
You
take his
can't
wing
put that
off.
in there. That's gonna win now. That's gonna be the dumbest one, so of course it's gonna win.
Yeah, but also, it means Sean technically wins, because he just literally repeated what Sean said.
Okay,
So if
that's fair.
Akbar
Okay.
is
Yeah.
wasting his time, then Sean wins. I'm
No.
nominating Bagurk. My poor
Bagurk.
monster whose
Bagurk.
wing I've, like, destroyed. Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, poor Bagurk.
Poor
Yeah,
guy.
look at his wing. Look, that's what his wing's meant to look like.
He's the one that's truly getting bullied.
Yeah, he really is. And then on the
He
other
really
end,
is.
it's the
I
same
thought of one.
freaking one as well. Look, they're meant to have things going up the spines, and he's been through a rough week, and he's covered in dust because I don't look after my models as well as I can. He's never been finished. He's not finished being painted yet. He's been waiting for like 4 years to be finished.
Just got tiny wings now.
Can I nominate Candy?
No, you've wasted your
What?
vote. So this is what he looks like when he's got his wings on. No doubt the wing's gonna fucking fall off again. You just watch it. Look, my baby. That is
Yay,
Bagurk.
your baby.
I don't even play that faction, but I've got him. He cost 150 quid,
Jesus.
and I've
Oh
broken
god,
him.
he looks awesome though.
He is quite awesome. I'm a troll player. This is my faction, trolls. But I spent £150 on the other team's gargantuan because it was cooler than ours. Basically.
Legit.
Well, like,
That's fair.
basically, I can show you. Wait a minute, I'm trying to put his wings back on and not drop my Funko Pop off the side.
Hey Garth.
There you go.
Why will you not go on? Right, no. Fuck you. Our gargantuan basically looked like that. That is like our character model, Molg. Right? That's what he looks like. Our gargantuan was just that, twice the size. And I was like, well, I've already got Molg. I don't need the other fucking troll.
I don't need the
Oh,
other big
yeah.
boy.
I just remembered. Apparently, I could have got a free knife set yesterday.
Ugh.
They were giving them out over at Sam's, and
Right,
I was like,
Go!
well, that's
vote!
great.
Vote! Vote! For things.
Votes.
Akbar's wasted Pog.
Don't laugh too much of it, Sean. It's basically another vote for you.
It doubles your chance.
They went over the intercom and they're like, if people come here now, they can get a free set of knives. I was like, that's great. Just give people random knives in the store.
Why is it every time we talk about
You're not in
something,
the UK.
Akbar
The UK
just,
is
like,
the only one
starts
that has
talking
like
about crap?
knife-based crime. No one in America even thinks of doing crimes with knives. They're just like, oh, I don't have a gun. I can't do crime.
That's pretty accurate, though.
Yeah. I know, that's the sad part.
Well, I mean, then again, the UK, they used batons forever, so.
Batons.
I mean, they
bop, bop.
I'm pretty sure that most police officers in the UK still don't carry guns, do they?
And, yeah,
No. No, they've
I
got to have.
admit
They have to have very specific training to carry a gun. There's not
Yeah.
many on
You
police.
have like tasers and batons and stuff.
mm,
I mean, you don't need a fucking gun, do you?
No.
yeah, you do. That's the American way.
Yeah, well, you
It's the
know,
Second
that's why
Amendment.
so
It
many
says you
Americans
must
kill
own a
each
gun.
other.
You must own a gun, even though if you're 18, you can own a gun, but you can't drink.
But you can
Yeah.
join the military.
Yes.
Well, they'll give you a gun.
Yeah, there's actually a bar that's like, I think it's a bar and a shooting range.
I wouldn't be the bit. I mean, there's also those bars that are like, yeah, axe throwing competitions, and you're like, yeah, that's what I want to do when I'm fucking sloshed. Is like, give me the sharpest axe you have.
We look forward to working with you.
Fuck,
I
it's so
hope we
dumb.
can all
America's
get
stupid.
along.
You're kind
We're
of stupid, but it's
stupid,
okay,
and-
man. We
and we
still
love
love
it.
you.
It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
we're so proud of how stupid we are. That's the worst part.
Yeah.
And thanks for the host, Nanners.
Aw,
Hi,
Nanners,
Nanners.
I know.
Hey, nanas.
They're too busy
thank-
talking about killing each other, apparently, with guns, knives.
Thank
It's
God
rational
Nanners
point.
missed the whole conversation. She doesn't
Oh,
need to hear
Nanners,
about
do you want to know all about Cherry's hole? Because I'm sure
don't
Cherry will
do
fill you
it.
in about all her hole and
Oh
everything
no,
else.
Nanners has an ex.
Oh God, Nanners has an ex.
Nanners is the low-key most threatening person, but you don't think.
Oh
about
my
it 'cause
God,
actually,
she's
like so
terrifying.
wholesome.
She's horribly wholesome, and that's why I love her.
She's the embodiment of like Herbal's like, what do you mean smile? Like
That is so true.
oh, so good.
Nanners, she's so wholesome, but so scary. So scary.
I'm not scared. Like scary because of like how not scary. Like, does that make it? I don't know.
No,
like I'm
it doesn't.
Am I
Whatever.
scary?
No.
No.
Not even kind of.
Okay.
You don't scare me, Nanners. To be fair, I think
No,
Cherry's
I-
easily scared.
I don't know what I was talking about.
No, you're not
it's
scaring me,
I think
Nanners.
it's the
I
emotion.
love you.
Adorable. The only people that should be scared of Nanners are the people that are like mean to people that
To
that
any
she
of
cares
her
about.
friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh my God, and she's Midwestern. Maybe it is a Midwestern thing.
I think it is.
Because she's from Nebraska as well.
Wait, does
Yeah.
that mean I have to be nice to Matt
That's-
now?
That's the thing. Midwesterners, we're very homies, so we care about each other more than other like.
Well, that's because
Yeah.
we don't have friends within like 200 feet, like 200 miles of each other. So we've got to be like, oh yeah, I got to treat my friends really good, or else I'm not going to meet another one for like 400 more miles.
Miles.
Americans are weird. You're just weird.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, I never
I know
have
I'm not
doubted
wrong.
that.
I now do 2 streams a week with Akbar.
Oh God.
Okay, well, let's not base everything that you know about England off that part either.
Yeah, we
I
get all
mean-
the
I
information
mean-
about America off that, but
I mean, like, the way he talks about England, I'm allowed to make any assumption I want of America based
I
on
mean, the
Akbar.
Queen-
Bart, look what
Queen
you've
does-
done.
I mean, the queen has black in her teeth. Since she,
No, she hasn't!
What?
yes,
What?
have you Googled it?
Nanners, I just
Mate,
have seen the
I
perfect thing
literally
for
watch
you.
the Queen on the news all the fucking time. Her teeth are fine. She's one of the richest people in the UK. Like, she's got the best dentistry in the world. You think she's gonna
She-
have fucking rotten teeth?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if she was just fully a cyborg at this point.
same.
Oh, she's the
Like,
oldest
don't get me wrong,
monarch.
I'm not trying to start any conspiracy theories, but like she's definitely one of those people that is 400 years old.
Have you? You
Queen's
haven't seen
old,
her.
lol.
Herbal. You know, as a former colony, I don't know if you can say that, Herbals. You be careful.
Yeah, you're
Might
gonna
happen.
get sent to Australia again.
Wow.
Reset to Australia.
Cherry. You're
Fine,
gonna
tell-
take some shit from him later for that.
Tell me then.
What? Image.
What?
I'm concerned about. I'm not gonna click.
Tell
on
me
that,
if
you know what?
mine, but those are clean to you, Anna.
I'm not clicking on anything you want me to download. Mate.
I'm not downloading anything that boss
I
sent me.
knew I should have resubscribed before Nanners could come in here and give me a sub.
Nanners, that's so sweet. Thank you,
Thank you.
Nanners.
I'm not saying thank you. I was hoping Matt would disappear after being allowed to be on the podcast. Now he's stuck here for another month.
Yep,
Nanners, did you get the thing I sent you in Discord?
Oh, you're spreading your hole some more, are you?
No, I'm not. I'll
Oh, is
show
that
you
what we
guys
mean
what
when
I
we say
sent
wholesome?
her.
someone who enjoys the whole.
Fuck's sake.
God damn it. Stop.
Uh,
I put it in
Here
podcast
it
shit
is.
post when I said nanners.
oh yeah.
You're saying those are clean, Anna?
That's not a real picture, Akbar.
One of these is from incredibly far away, and the other one is clearly photoshopped.
It doesn't even look like it.
Even
No,
if
it
it wasn't,
doesn't
it's a
even look like
contrast thing.
her.
It's just really pale because she's old. Old people have paper thin skin. They look like
Akbar, literally, this woman is on our TV nearly every fucking day. She does not have messed up teeth.
And even if she did, who cares? Does that prove?
Sometimes
Oh
you
my
just make me
gosh.
so angry, Akbar. So fucking angry.
Why he does it? I'm convinced.
Probably.
Hi, Punky.
Oh, Punky.
How are you?
Hi, Punky.
Bye, Brent. I love you.
Love you,
Aw,
Brent.
Brent.
Punky, you should have been here to save me. This whole
No,
thing's gone just
no,
wrong.
You should not have been here. You
I
missed
gotta-
exactly
I
as
gotta-
much as you should have.
You've missed Cherry's hole. You've
No,
missed me getting
please.
stuck with Matt for another month. You've missed everything.
I
Oh,
want to
what
thank
won the
Punky.
poll? I didn't even. I wasn't even looking.
My resolve.
Ah, I thought so.
Shout out to Punky since she gifted me a sub yesterday to Candy.
Oh, it was nice.
Oh, it's okay, Punky. You can join whenever you want.
No, we were just using you as an excuse to make more fun of each other. That's all.
Basically.
That's all.
I just to get
You're
another
here.
mention of
You
Cherry's
missed.
hole in. I will use any reason to get that in today.
Please.
God. It's alright. Pog of the year, Cherry Soul.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to write that down to remember it for the next podcast. Because we're not going to do another podcast until after the new year, and that will be the POG of the year.
Please. Please, I beg of you. I beg.
No.
Oh,
Your
my
hole
God.
is now a living legend.
God damn it, I hate everything.
You brought it up. You
Yeah.
don't get to regret this.
I was
perpetuated it.
trying to make Anna feel better about
Your hole is getting
crying.
popular.
Oh, soon my
Okay.
hole's gonna be more popular than I am.
Look,
Well,
this-
Hey, I
are
married
people gonna
you,
pay to
not
see
your
then,
hole.
or no?
Oh. Cherry, my point is you're the one who did the phrasing for it. Like everyone else, we were like, no, that's a fine story, and then you said my hole, and then you just kept.
Well, whose hole is it, Matt? It's not yours.
It's your house's hole.
Yeah. Technically, it's
this is
whoever
it,
owns the
Cherry's
house
You
gonna-
could have just said you.
Cherry's
created a
going to
hole
start
in your
sending
house.
everyone Matt's hole next.
I refuse
So
to.
wait.
Well, I mean,
Big fiction.
hey, well, technically my dad owns the
No.
house, and my dad's name is Matt, so it's technically Matt's hole.
So wait,
God
does Matt's
damn it,
hole know
Sherry.
Terry's hole?
Oh no. No. Stop. Quit it.
This is what you signed up for, Matt.
Yeah, that's
I-
what you signed up for.
I
The
did
thing
not
is-
sign up
Damn
for any
well what you were
hole.
coming into this.
Yeah.
The thing is,
I
Matt's
did
going
not
to sit
agree to any
here.
hole.
Matt's going to sit here and he's going to complain. But if I literally let him come on every podcast, he would be here. First person in the voice chat every Sunday. You know
Are you
it.
sure about
First
that?
of all, that's
Are
definitely
you
not
sure
true.
about
I sleep
being the
in way
first
too much for that to
person?
be true.
I know
I
it won't
will-
be. You get so excited about the podcast. If you were the guest, you would be here right away.
It's because I genuinely enjoy being with you guys. Because it's always insane like this. And I never know what I'm getting in for.
Herbals is exactly
We
right.
pride ourselves on making each experience unique.
I feel
Oh,
bad that
gosh.
I'm gonna have
No.
to go in like half hour because I needed like have a shower. Like the thing is, because I've been depressed and I've been crying, and my sister came round and I spent some time with my nieces, and I only got dressed properly at like 5 p.m. when the Yogscast puzzle stream finished. Like, I was sitting here, like, I really want to shower now, but I've only just got dressed. I can't really get back into my pajamas to get dressed again in time for the podcast. So I need to do all these things and sleep, hopefully, before I gotta go to work again tomorrow and die horribly at work.
You're not allowed to
Don't
die.
go to work, Anna.
Well, I phoned them up
Well, I
and told
mean,
them I'm coming in
Whoa, whoa,
now.
whoa, whoa. If you're gonna die, can we come to your funeral at least?
No.
Oh.
Can I? I mean, I'm your wife.
I mean, you're probably going to be the one paying for it, so yeah, you can come.
Yeah.
Wow. Why can't
Yay!
I can be the entertainment.
Like, literally, it will be Cherry. Like,
I don't think-
I don't have anyone else to
maximize
come
it
to my
loosely, I think.
funeral other than Cherry, and I don't think she wants you as entertainment when she's burying her
Yeah.
wife.
I'm me literally bawling my eyes out, Sean like having a solemn hand on my shoulder trying to make me feel better, Akbar. So, what about airplane for
No, I was just thinking, what if someone just hired the YMCA, the village people, to perform the YMCA at a funeral?
What?
they're so
First of all, at a
I
British
love you,
funeral, like
fictional.
let's talk about the fact that they don't have YMCA in. England. At
It's,
least I assume.
We have a version. Well, we have our own YMCA over here.
Oh, do you? Well, I mean, I guess it wouldn't be.
it's called the
YMCA, it would
BTEA.
Well, no, it's just it's a charity actually over here.
The PCA.
Hey, what? Something else? You're just naming acronyms.
I just, can we just move on to some other conversation?
Okay.
I like the fact that, like, I sit there and say I'm gonna die, and Matt's like, no, don't die, and everyone else is like, oh, I want to be at the funeral. Matt's the
my
only one that doesn't DM. Like, I'm in everyone's DMs other than Matt, and he's the one like, don't die, I'd miss you, and everyone else is like, yeah, I want to be there. Let me be there. I'll make people laugh.
My friend Emily said her funeral was gonna be awesome. She wants it to like be the lights to be off and then shined on her casket, and it's gonna come in, slide in, playing to the Deja Vu theme.
Wow.
if my funeral if my casket isn't brought in like a WWE introduction, I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, I was thinking you
And
want
on
the
the
meme
white,
casket dance.
weighing 300 pounds, Cherry Bag on
How heavy do you think Cherry is?
No, it's just copy
And-
pasta. You want to be dropped from over 30 feet, hell in a cell. Whatever that copy pasta is.
If Anna's not there, like three. Well, I mean, I'm assuming he was taking in the weight of the casket as well. I hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
Akbar.
I mean, no, we gotta get commentators, and then you see Anna walking up to the dead body, and oh, she lays down a flower.
It's so
Oh,
much.
Punky!
Oh shit!
Punky,
Just
you don't
break
even know the
my
half of
chest.
it. This is a dinosaur one, and it's glow in the dark. I have a glow in the dark T-shirt.
That's rad. How many raves have you been to?
Absolutely zero.
Oh yeah, you're right. You wouldn't wear a t-shirt to a rave. That's stupid.
You wouldn't wear.
You wouldn't wear
What?
clothing.
I didn't say
Is this a
it.
rave or something else?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything.
Look, I've been to one concert. It wasn't even technically a rave, and let me tell you, no one was wearing a shirt, and they were all on lots of drugs. So you know what? If it's a rave, it's gotta be worse than that.
Matt, are you sure that was a rave and not an orgy?
No, I'm
Yeah.
literally I'm not even
Dude.
kidding. That was a
What did I
the
do,
one
Herples?
concert
I
I've been
didn't
to.
say
That was
anything.
Matt! Matt's
Matt,
the
don't
one that
you
needs to
know
go to Horty
Blaming
Jail
the
right
chair.
Wow, you
now.
don't know about?
Herples always blames me.
Both bad. I mean, to be fair, you're not far off when you're telling Cherry she's being bad.
I'm not bad. I
Go
don't
to
want to go
jail.
to jail. You can't
No,
wake me.
Everybody knows the way to terrify Cherry is by saying, right, that's it, I'm gonna ping Herbals now.
It's alright. There was some
That-
stuff that.
Is that
There was
true?
a quote. There was a
I
quote
plead
from
the
last
fifth.
night that I was going to
Wait.
send to you,
Herbals.
Anna, so
Herbals,
that she couldn't delete it from the quotes channel.
Shut up. Everybody
Wait,
shut up.
what?
Wait,
What?
Herbals.
No,
do you know
what?
about,
What's going on?
Do you know about
No,
the
no.
Did you tell Herbals about the boxes?
Boxes?
Herbal knows.
The
Herbal knows the
game.
quote I was gonna say too.
Quantum Continuum or whatever it's called.
Yeah,
No,
Quantum,
shut up,
yeah.
Akbar. Just stop. Everybody stop
Right.
talking about anything that I've done.
Everybody
I'm
shut
about to-
up! Shut up,
If you make me shut up,
Akbar!
I'll just.
Akbar Shush.
Right, Matt, what is this quote? I want to know this quote.
Oh no.
No, Matt, don't do it. Matt, if you value our friendship, don't do it.
How is it
I
not
mean, here,
bad?
give me the quote, and I'll just say it.
Well, here's the thing. I was going to just put it in the quotes channel, but then, but then Cherry was just like, "No, I'll delete it. I'll make sure it doesn't make it in there." I was like, "Oh darn,
Why
she's
am I
right.
not allowed
What if
to
I just
know
send it
this?
straight to Anna?"
Why am I
It
not
was-
allowed to know?
I mean, Matt, if you're scared about losing your friendship with Cherry, just DM it to me, and I'll say it.
She'd still not be his friend. She'll know where it came
Still-
from, you
it's still
dumbass.
me, like,
Just DM me quietly later, because I want to know, and I'm gonna bother you both now till I find out.
it's pretty funny. I won't
You
lie.
can, you know what? I give you permission because Anna's my wife, so I have to do what she says.
Well, yeah, else I'll cut your
No.
head off.
It's
Yeah, or
true.
else she's
You
gonna
be careful.
decapitate me.
I'm so glad that you finally saw that meme that I posted because I found that and you were the first person I thought of because it was Top Gear and it was
I knew as soon as
And
you
it was
posted it, you
the royal
posted it for
history.
me. Like
Yeah.
my name on the server is a work of the 8th. I
Anyways,
actually-
Matt, go on, say it.
I honestly went to work that day after seeing that, and I told my friend about it, and all she had to say, she didn't ask any questions, she just turned around and went, "I didn't know you liked history," and I was like, "What? What? You know me for
Doesn't
4
know
years?"
you like history.
fake fan.
Wait, Anna likes history?
Fake fan.
Yeah, I know, I like history. Wow.
Meow.
Wow.
Wow.
Right, Matt, what is
Wow.
this quote?
All right. It has to do with Bruce Willis.
Ooh, Die Hard.
Unfortunately, no. It was
Oh.
from Pulp Fiction.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen Pulp Fiction?
Neither have
Yeah.
You're
I
in
need
for a
to see
treat because apparently you can see Bruce Willis's penis in it, and it has scarred Cherry for life. Apparently,
Oh, if that scarred you for life, Cherry, you've never heard of the rest of Zack Sabre Jr.? My mum literally calls him Mr. Penis.
It's different because it's fucking Bruce Willis. If
Okay,
it was
this is the
anybody
part.
else.
this is the part that's wild to me because we were discussing this, and I was just like, "Yeah, but it's just a penis. Like, get over it." And she's like, "No, you don't understand. It's because it's Bruce Willis's penis, and I wasn't prepared for Bruce Willis's penis." And I was just like, "I want that quote. I want that quote everywhere." Cherry, I was not prepared for Bruce Willis's
That's a
penis.
good quote.
Die hard, more like die flat.
Wow. A good
God
day.
damn it.
Die hard.
Have you seen some of the stupid ass quotes that Fictional has from me? Have you seen the stupid shit she's quoted from me? That's not even close to some of the stupid shit she's got of me. I love dicks. No, my niece doesn't say I love dicks. She says I like no, I love dick. There's a difference.
Wow. That one's worse somehow.
Well, it's worse if you know who she was shouting it about, to be honest. I've had a lap
Oh.
dance from him.
What? I'm
Right, so he's a
Very
wrestler.
confused.
He's a wrestler in the UK. He was in a tag team called the Magnums, and they were as sleazy as that name sounds. That was their whole gimmick, was they were sleaze bags. And it was him,
wow.
Dick Riley, and a guy called Chris Walker, and they gave lap dances and stuff on their way down to the ring. I've got a picture of me with them. Wait a minute, let me find them. I had what they call a Magnum sandwich. It wasn't that bad. They both knew me at that point, so they didn't touch me because they were like, "We know you don't want to be hugged or touched or anything." So it's quite a sweet photo, actually, because they were
Fictional,
very
what do you mean my
respectful.
voices are amazing? I don't even know.
Anyone else got anything to talk about? Whilst I try to find this photo.
You know what? I'm just gonna plead the fifth here. I have the right to remain silent.
No, you
I
fucking
mean,
don't.
Herbals is
Wait,
already
I mean,
We'll
arresting
stop
me.
talking about it though.
Wait. What was one sec. What was the quote?
Oh, here
One
it
sec. I
is.
need to.
Fiction likes your weird sounds, Matt.
What was
okay,
the
I
quote
can't
you
help it.
said, Matt? That Terry said.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
it's
Discord.
she wasn't prepared for Bruce Willis's penis or something like that, or she has PTSD from Bruce Willis's penis. I don't
And I
remember
had
exactly.
forgotten.
written it
I
down.
had forgotten all about it until
Oh,
Herbal.
until
We
I
were talking
mentioned-
about Pulp Fiction, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, that's a weird movie." And then Herbals was like, "Oh yeah, Cherry has PTSD from that." And I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah, because I was so
Herbals,
confused. I
why?"
was like, okay, it's a pretty like wild movie, but like what specifically? And then she was like, it's because I saw his penis. And I was like, really? Everything in that movie? And you were like, Bruce Willis, that Wang. Like, you know, what?
It
There we
was.
go.
You know, I'm not gonna talk about it. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
That's a nice pic, Anna.
Starting.
No, it's
So-
a fucking awful picture of me.
Oh my goodness.
So when did you see it? When you saw it, did it say, "Are you ready for the party, pal"?
I still
Where'd
have
you
that
post it,
t-shirt.
Anna?
No, it's on the stream. That
Oh.
t-shirt fits me a lot better now that I've lost weight and I'm not just a fucking fat
Cherry, I
fuck.
added your quote to the
Oh,
stream.
that's a
Why it
great
is, though.
picture
I
though.
hate you. I want to see it.
Oh,
Punky,
Punky,
stream,
okay,
please.
bye.
Bye,
Bye,
Punky. I
Punky.
love
Bye,
That
you.
is a really good shirt.
That is so cute, Anna. You look gorgeous in that
Another
picture.
Swampy. My Swampy. I think I've shown some of these pictures before, but like I've got so many from wrestling. Like look at these. Look at them all. This guy here, greatest person I ever met. It's apparently a sleazebag, but he was always lovely to me, as you can see. Got to meet my hero Raven. This guy was hilarious. This picture was minutes before he shouted at that, but like they knew each other, so this wasn't like a horrible story. But he shouted at him and terrified him, and it was so funny because he felt so fucking bad afterwards when he realized that the kid just didn't understand that he was joking. It was so
Aw.
fucking funny. But like they've known each other for like 10 years, and he just like you can see he was like rubbing his head and shit like that, and he's a bad guy, so he was just like, get off of me, and like Brogan just was like, oh no, I want to stay away from him. He was like, oh Brogan, I didn't mean it.
Oh boy.
This is all I've got left of my memories of going to over 100 shows in a year. Look,
Aw.
I met Scott Hall. That's kind of cool. He hated me because I didn't like him.
Oh, what?
And that's my niece, when she was 4 years old, stood next to someone that's nearly 7 foot tall.
Everyone's 7 feet tall when they
Oh no,
stand
she's
next
7.
to
She's
me.
7 at that age. She was 7 there? Jesus
Oh,
fucking
I'm
Christ.
bleeding.
Why are you
What?
bleeding?
Cherry.
Nice.
I think they got scratched me when I wasn't paying attention.
And there, look, there. You see that? When my like face doesn't look like it stops? That was the lump. That was the lump. That was when I
That
had a
guy's
fucking
rather
giant
tall.
lump. Huh?
That guy is rather tall.
He's not that much taller than me. I'm just very slumped. I was very depressed because I had the hugest crush on him, and I really wanted a photo of him, and I had a ginormous fucking lump on the side of my neck at the time. But he was really
Aw.
sweet. I loved Grayson. He was really nice.
Don't goddamn it, Beer. It happens. A lot of places on my body hurt, so I can't pinpoint exactly which one hurts. And like, shut up.
So we just need to do VATS on you then?
Look, don't pick on Cherry. I know her feelings on this. I'm exactly the fucking same. Like, I literally was complaining about my ankle today, and I turned around and said, and like, my shoulders hurt, and I can't believe my shoulders hurt. My mum was like, but you hurt your ankle. I was like, but my fucking shoulders hurt too. I don't know which one hurts worse. My shoulders or my fucking ankle at this point. And then my knees
Exactly.
started to hurt, and I was like, I don't even know. My body's breaking down. I'm old. I just need a new body or something.
That is incredibly relatable.
Well,
Like,
y-
I
you're
hurt
as
myself
old as
at
me.
work yesterday, and I cut the inside of my finger, and now my thigh hurts.
Yeah.
Thing sucks.
We're just all gonna die, obviously.
I mean, everybody's gonna die.
Herbals, that's a big ask.
Oh, I think you were gonna say that's a big ass.
Damn, that mustache on that guy. It's like a.
I don't know what guy you're talking about.
I'm sorry, the stream is like 30 seconds behind, so I'm
Yeah.
still getting some of these pictures.
Oh, you
The
might
guy
be
in
talking
the
about.
teal shirt.
Oh yeah, Simon Gotch. It was part of his gimmick. I think he's shaved off now. He's like disappeared into nothing.
Who's the artist that's really famous for doing very crazy paintings and having giant mustache? Who am I thinking of?
I'm not good with artists.
Oh,
Wait,
Uh,
are you talking about like really insane, like kind of gory pictures that were so realistic that it scared people?
some.
I was gonna say Banksy, but no.
No, what? Oh, who am I thinking? Whatever. It's fine.
It's fine. That's it. He's given up.
Well, it's because I know I'm not going to be able, because I just have so little to go on. But like, I can picture his face in my head, but it doesn't help like with a name, you know.
Yeah, I not.
And
very
it's not
good
like you
with...
could type facial descriptions
Yeah, exactly.
in Google and find the person.
Like mustache artist. Like, what am I gonna get? You know.
Oh, are
Oh,
you
good.
talking about Salvador Dali?
Dolly. Yes, thank you. Okay, yes. That's all I could think of. Like that mustache made me
But,
think of
like
Salvador
he had
Dali for a
so
second.
many.
I legit just typed
more-
in mustache artist and Salvador Dali popped
God
up.
damn it. Okay. Clearly, I could have just typed in mustache.
But he also has just so many
Although
more
that
like.
sounds like a euphemism.
I don't know. You're just weird.
What?
You're just very weird.
I am
doesn't make
Google
any
because I
sense.
didn't even have to look anything up, and I was like, oh, the mustache artist Salvador Dali.
Thank you, Cherry. Thank you for understanding what I was trying to get at.
You're the only person that understands him.
I
why he-
understand a lot of people no one understands.
Yeah, you claimed you understood Akbar, so that's a pretty big one.
Yeah, that's true.
She didn't understand Akbar though, because Akbar was still talking shit.
When isn't he though? That's the thing.
Artist he knows fictional Scott Akbar. Just breaking it down.
I mean, like, at no point do I think I've ever seen a Banksy with a mustache.
Well, I mean, I know other artists. I learned about it in my graphic design class.
Name
Go
one.
on,
Oh
then.
my god.
I
Don't
can't
Google.
remember.
I
Well,
can
now that you don't put me on the spot, I can't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to think of one of them. There's, what's the guy? No, not.
It's
I can
okay,
name more
Akbar.
artists.
Take
You
your
know, the
time.
one
Take
with
your
his face.
time. Akbar, if someone ever does that to you, just start naming really popular
Mike
artists.
Mignola. There's Mike Mignola, who made Hellboy. Jim Lee of
Okay.
DC Comics. Stan Lee.
Stanley wasn't an artist though. He didn't draw anything.
Yeah, he
Oh,
did.
Nanners, that makes me cry. Nanners
Casey
just
has
sent me
neither
the
of those.
funniest fucking meme.
I'm trying to think.
Jesus. Just destroyed.
There's
Yeah.
No, Akbar, please stop. Akbar, please. Can we leave
Akbar,
our...
we only have like 10 more minutes of Anna's time, and do you really want to waste it talking about fucking artists you have no idea about?
Alright, famous artist tier
mean-
list. Let's go.
What
I would
would
fucking
Van
do
Gogh.
it. No
Salvador Dali,
sleep.
yes,
I'm
dear.
just gonna sit here and do tier lists with you for the rest of the night, and then show up to work with no
No.
sleep at all and be like, "I'm here. I'm fucking
Don't
useless,
do
but
that.
I'm
No,
here."
I'm
just
here.
work and be like, I'm
I
here,
fell
this
in the
is
street a
Stuart.
couple of times on the way here because I was tired and I took a nap, so I know I'm a little late. But I'm here. Passes out.
Yeah, I woke up at
I'm
like
here,
half
I know
7.
I'm late,
I'm
but at
here
least
for
I got
half
a tier list of
hour.
artists.
And Jeff got very upset because we put Picasso in like D tier.
The Oh crap! I can't think of the guy, the person who.
The guy, the person.
I can't remember. It's
Who?
they have this the effect where they use space. It's how your mind visualizes images that are just actually spaces, but
You're talking about negative space.
yeah, the person who uses that. I
Did you
can't
did you
remember who.
did you get any like terms from this class that you took?
Yeah, I do. I just don't remember.
Okay, I'm
I
just
took
like
it
you're
like 2 years
can't think
ago,
of,
so
can't think of names. You can't think of nouns or proper nouns.
I took it like 2 years ago. So
That's fair.
I'm trying to think of. I keep thinking of other people's names. I keep thinking of Anthony Sullivan and Patton Oswalt, who definitely aren't artists.
Hey, no, Patton Oswalt definitely an artist.
Yeah.
His comedy is art,
Yeah.
and he's an actor, which is a form of artist.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Matt,
Technically,
don't. No. No. It's like rats. If you feed him a little bit, he'll take everything. You won't get rid of him. No.
Like when they
Rats
they said that there's no light switch in the bathroom, he was like, "See, there's no light switches. Or England doesn't have light
no.
switches."
I'm more interested in what rat is. Is rats like a bad rip-off version of cats?
what?
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 Oh, Anna said rats.
Yeah,
like,
so
He
they're
was talking
feeding
about the
cats.
I was
animal.
trying to make a joke.
Okay. So confused.
I know what you were trying to do, Akbar, but you can't
Yeah.
just do that because nobody else was on the same page as you. And the only reason why I understood is because I'm not gonna answer that. I plead the fifth.
Yeah, Cherry's not going to talk unless her lawyer is present.
Yeah,
Or it's about
someone
her
get
whole-
my lawyer.
Oh, she'll
No.
talk about that whole till the cows come home.
Oh, there's one guy who died
You guys are
recently this year. One of the graphic design people died. So, oh, Milton Glaser. There's one. There's a person.
9
yeah, Milton
minutes I've got
Glaser.
left. You might not see another stream of me for 2020, and this is what the last 10 minutes of my podcast
Take
is
that,
going to be.
fictional. I named another artist.
God damn it.
Oh my gosh, you guys! And I'm gonna miss these. I'm gonna miss these until the new year.
It's only like 2 Sundays,
Literally
Matt.
until
Calm the
about,
fuck
like,
down.
maybe next week.
Not next
Well,
week, the week
no, I
after.
meant
Everyone's
until,
going to be
like,
busy.
We do another podcast.
Well, if you didn't, turn your nose up on our anime, you could join our weeb group and join us watching anime.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? I'm doubling down. I'm way too cool for your anime. Sorry.
That's just not true, and we all know it. That's just straight up a lie. You can't lie to me like that.
Get fooled, can't get fooled again. Fool me once.
It's,
Fool me
it's called Won't Get Fooled Again.
Nanners has got my back. Thank you, Nanners.
It's Won't Get Fooled Again, not Can't.
Matt might be too cool for his own good, though. Because now he's just missing out on fun.
F is for fire that burns.
No,
It
you
is
guys
really
are
fun.
missing out
Hey,
on me.
Nanners, do
slagging
you
on
want to
anime you
join
like.
anime night?
What are we watching next?
I thought we were
Domino
gonna maybe
Pikachu.
watch When They Cry or Paranoia Agent.
That's it. We're watching When They
Oh,
Cry because you
God.
wouldn't let me watch it when I went to bed.
Oh, I was gonna say
Yeah.
Paranoia Agent. Jeez, do not watch Paranoia Agent.
Yeah, she's
No,
already
watch
said.
it. It's
She's already said
We're
that we've
gonna-
got to watch it with her because you won't.
Okay,
We're
no,
gonna
no, no.
watch-
yeah.
No, I will absolutely watch Paranoia Agent. It's trippy as all fuck.
We need to
It's
watch
really
the Human
good.
Centipede.
Ugh.
That's not an
No.
anime.
And also,
You know
just
what?
no
I
anyway.
said we're gonna watch Christmas movies on Monday together. So tomorrow evening we're watching Christmas movies.
Christmas
and, like,
anime.
Oh,
No,
Can
Matt,
we
Matt,
watch it?
behave yourself.
We should watch
Can
the
we-
ones I recommended.
wait, when are you watching it, Anna?
I don't know because now I'm gonna have to possibly work Tuesday, so I don't know. But the point is, I was thinking along the lines of like proper Christmas movies, like The Grinch and The Muppets Christmas Carol, and then
Yeah.
Akbar slides into my DMs and goes, The Expendables, because the main character's name is Christmas.
What?
No.
And then it was like, well, we can watch these horrible bad movies and laugh at them. I was like, no, I want Christmas stuff. I want Christmassy
Look,
things.
if you're gonna watch bad Christmas movies, at least make sure that it's the old like claymation, or no, they weren't claymation, but they were stop motion. Like those are not good movies, but they are so wholesome and like nostalgic.
These are the
I'll
ones
watch them every
before.
time.
Matt,
They're
you know you're
before
gonna
that.
be forced to join us tomorrow, don't you?
These are like Santa conquers
Alright.
the Martians,
No.
or what was it?
You can
how
always do
it's-
Santa versus Satan or whatever it was on
Yeah,
MTV.
yeah.
That
just
one.
Yeah,
want
that's the one I was. Yeah,
Christmas.
that one.
Why are
That
you
one-
trying to
oh,
ruin Christmas?
I don't want to watch terrible movies, to be honest.
What was it? The other? There was another
I'm
one
not saying
where
you should. I'm just saying those.
Santa, the Christmas that almost wasn't, where Santa has to buy a lawyer.
I just want
So-
to
Well,
have Christmas.
the one where he has to buy a lawyer is one of those old like stop motion animations, I think.
Oh, I thought it wasn't. It was like
I'm
live
not
action.
sure.
I thought.
Oh wait, that one. No, yeah, that
Yeah.
was a made-for-TV movie. That was awful. Don't watch that one
Yeah.
either.
I'm not planning on
Yeah,
it.
the
I'm
Rankin
planning on
Bass
watching
films.
nice
Thank you, Garth.
things. Happy things, Christmassy things. That put
No,
us
the
all
Rankin
in the
Bass-
Christmas spirit.
The Rankin Bass films are actually like wonderfully Christmassy, just nostalgic, but like frankly not very good movies. Like the plot isn't good, but all of the like set dressing and all of like the tone and everything is so like warm and fuzzy. It's really good. Plus, we could watch the one that has my favorite Christmas song that nobody remembers, which is Heat Miser.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I know that
Yeah,
one.
Mr. Heat Miser. It's a
I've
great
heard of
song.
it.
I'll put it in the link somewhere. The YouTube. There's a cover by like my favorite big band, which is Red Hot Voodoo Daddy, or no, just Big Bad Voodoo Daddy. That's what it was.
So, tomorrow you can join us whilst Matt and Akbar try to ruin my Christmas.
What? Rankin Bass films are great. Garth, back me up.
Honestly, we should watch JoJo though. JoJo's a good
No.
anime.
I
Not
like
for
JoJo's
Christmas.
good.
I'm sorry.
like-
I got
I like
not
JoJo's
for
Circus.
Christmas.
Ugh,
But
JoJo's
like
Circus
JoJo is
good.
a rather good anime.
What?
But I want to watch good So what are we watching Christmas movies? Because I mean, shut up, Rufus. No one needs to talk about that. We're not talking about that right now. But I'm free after like 8:30.
Let me see, because my store manager's not meant to be until 7 tomorrow, so if he's not until 7, I get a chance to talk to my other managers and try to be like, look, I've been thinking about this shift and I'm just not going to do it, and then have Tuesday off, hopefully, and then I can do it later in the night. I mean, I can still do it until, like, late in the night. I just don't know when we're going to start yet.
Like Tuesdays, I get like I'm free at 8:30 as well. But like Wednesday, I'm free whenever.
I like.
I
Wednesday.
mean,
we
of
can-
course,
we
you
can
don't
hang
have to
out.
play it around me, but
We can
Mhm.
hang out on Wednesday anyway, because Wednesday's my last day at work, regardless. And other
Yeah.
than... Oh no! I was going to ask people if they wanted to watch Ghosts with me, because their Christmas special's coming out on Wednesday, and I can
Ooh, nice.
stream it. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have to watch the rest of the seasons, it's just, like, funny ghost stuff, and you get to see my spirit animal, Robin the caveman, and it's the Horrible Histories guy, so it's all the people I have a crush on. I could be there, like, look at Ben, he's so pretty. Remember when we watched Inside Number 9 and he was on it, and I was like, look at how pretty he is. You get an entire episode of me doing that again, because
My
Ben
favorite-
is very pretty.
My favorite Christmas special is the SNL one.
I don't care.
It has Martha
Wow.
Stewart's topless
Wow.
Christmas special.
Anna
I
finally said it.
I honestly don't care.
That sounds pretty not funny though. To be fair,
Well, that's because you're not American.
What?
Americans aren't funny.
No, Americans aren't
That's
very
a lie.
funny.
oh,
That's a lie.
I feel personally attacked, but you're not wrong.
I mean, John
I-
Mulaney is good.
Look, you
thought
say
I
these
was-
names, but I never understand what you're talking about, Akbar. And, like, your one chance to show me funny things, you bored everyone to fucking death. You had a chance to give us the good stuff, and you didn't.
I thought I was kind of
I
funny.
mean, did you expect something more from me?
That's a good point.
I expect too much from you sometimes, mate.
Glad we're going out on a high note.
Alright, that's the end of the podcast because Ada has to leave and go bed.
Akbar, nobody cares. Good night.
Pretty much.
Jeez.
Akbar's not funny and we expect nothing out of him. Good night, Houston!
I feel
It's good night,
honestly
Wisconsin.
so sad that I have to go to bed now. I really do.
Oh.
Fucking work.
Yeah.
Because I've
Just-
literally not talked to Matt in like weeks. So it's been nice to be able to talk to him again, and now I've got to go to
Aw.
bed and go to sleep or try
Yeah,
to go to
don't worry,
sleep.
Matt.
Hey, I'll
Matt
be
will
around
be
tomorrow.
here.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
forward to tomorrow. Get through tomorrow so we can hang out and talk about Christmassy thing and watch bad.
Don't die at
stop
work
motion
tomorrow,
animation.
so that we can
Yeah.
watch Christmas
don't
movies.
die.
Yeah, don't die, and then you can hang out with all of us and Matt.
All of us
All of
in
If you do,
that.
if you do die, can you let us know?
Yeah, you gotta let us know 24 hours ahead of time if you're planning on dying, so we can replace you with a better streamer.
Wow.
Oh, so not you.
Matt.
That was
I
Slash. That was
mean-
clearly a joke. Come on.
I mean,
Well,
if we
did he- I
also
would-
need to prepare to hide her
Use my
body too.
joking. Yeah. Hide the body? Wait a minute.
Ada, did you get my Discord message?
Cherry. I fucking hate you, Cherry.
What did you say?
I
I'm
mean,
so concerned.
If Ada does die, you know what we could do? We could like stuff her and pull off a weekend at Bernie's.
Oh no. Oh.
You love
Oh
me,
yeah.
Ada.
Oh, by the way, don't insult me as a streamer because I am Fictional's favorite streamer, and she will fucking murder you. And apparently,
It was
she's
a
not
joke.
lying or being nice to me. She actually fucking thinks I'm her favorite streamer. Don't know what's wrong with her, but there
You're
you
my
go.
favorite streamer.
I do want to.
Thank
Yeah, I was okay
you.
until you pointed out. I was gonna be like, I like how you said thinks. Like you just think you like me as a streamer.
I mean, I
To
don't.
be fair, that's very Ada's personality.
That's all of it. Hey, that's all of us. They'd be like, you'd be like, you just think you like me. Everyone hates me. You just think you like
Oh
me.
my, oh
It's
my
probably
god,
why we all
that
get on
is. Shut
so
up, Matt.
well.
Don't call us
I
out
mean,
like that.
That's the
100%.
opposite of me. I know.
Well, I
everyone
mean, like,
hates
it's just
me.
a group of people who are like, well, no one likes me, so I'm gonna hang out with these other people who don't believe anyone likes them.
This is the imposter stream. That's all it is.
Yeah, pretty
All
much.
imposter syndrome.
Oh, Matt!
It's all
I
imposter
watched-
syndrome.
I watched How to Play Sheriff of Nottingham, and it looks very good, and I want to play it.
I'm sorry. Could you say Nottingham again?
I'm sorry, I choked on my words because I got excited.
That's okay. I really thought Anna would say something.
I was too busy replying to the fucking DM she sent me.
That's fair.
Wow.
No, that game's great. I love Sheriff of Nottingham.
Don't play with Matt, play with me, because it's my favorite game. Me!
What?
Well,
You
I will play.
You totally have to play some Sheriff. I love Sheriff of Nottingham.
Get the fuck out of
that
my
game is
DMs, Cherry. I
fantastic.
fucking hate you.
Wow. I'm gonna go on Anna's DMs then.
You don't
Okay,
let
Anna.
me.
Anna, go to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
we should
go
wrap this up
bed,
so you get to
Anna.
sleep. Come on.
I need
Yeah,
to
go
end
to
my
bed.
stream, and I need Cherry to get the fuck out of my DMs and stop picking on me.
I'm gonna go into
In a
Cherry's
minute,
DMs
I'm just
after
gonna
this
tell
stream.
everyone, and then you can't pick on me anymore. End the year in a blaze of fire.
I mean, wait. You said you're gonna die so that we can't pick on you anymore?
That's not what I said.
Wow.
That's literally not what
No,
I said.
she said she was
Oh.
gonna. She said she was gonna share what we're talking about and end the year in fire.
Because literally, the only person who comes
fire's
out
my
of
thing.
this embarrassed would
Wow.
be me, and then I'd never want to show my face anywhere ever again.
Well, I mean, you could do that, but then the thing is, if you try to not show your face anywhere, if you like go out and hide somewhere, then they're gonna put out missing reports, and your face will be everywhere.
Well, one, no, because no
good
one's
point.
gonna do that, because no one
I
really
would.
cares that.
We'll do
You're
it.
not gonna know if I've disappeared, are you?
Yes, I
Yeah,
will. Are you
we
kidding
will.
me? If I don't get my day, like every other day, bitching fit, I'm gonna be like, "Where's
Sean will
Ada?"
know, Brett will know.
Oh, I'll have you know, Sean has given up getting a message from me every day at this point. I'm so depressed and so just not with it to talk to people most of the time. If he doesn't hear from me, he doesn't
Well,
even
just
go
leave
and
it to
bitch
it
to
now.
Akbar anymore. He's just like, fuck her, she'll come back in a day or two.
She'll be fine.
If I die, Sean will be the last person to know, because he'll be like,
Well,
she'll be
you
back in
bitched
like
at
2
me
or
for
3
fucking
days.
being worried, so, you know.
To be honest, I would be the last person too, because I never expect a response back whenever I DM you.
Honestly, I always expect a response from Anna because she always responds to me. There's never been a time where Anna hasn't responded to something that I've said.
I
a good point.
genuinely
Wow.
get like super
Anna's
excited
playing
when you
favorites.
message me. It's like, oh my god, Cherry's messaged me. Why has Cherry messaged me? Like,
And it's all like,
I
So you're
honestly
saying
nearly
Cherry
cried.
will know
That day when you
when
messaged me and was like, come and watch something on voice chat with me, I nearly cried that you asked me. I was like, Cherry wants to watch stuff with me. And then I sat in a voice chat with you for 12 hours and then did a podcast afterwards.
yeah.
Oh my
Because I
goodness.
was like, hey, Anna, are you wanting some company? And you were like, fuck yeah, let's go. And I'm like, yeah.
Anna, I do have advice though. If you do plan on dying, buy life insurance first, so then you get some money after.
God damn it, Akbar.
Well,
Not
she
much
wouldn't
pretty
get that
sound, it's
money.
dying,
I'd be
eh?
fucking dead, mate.
Wait. If you buy life insurance and then kill yourself, is that insurance fraud?
No,
Only if
it
they
just
can
wouldn't be
prove that
covered.
you
It's called suicide. Oh.
insurance out of first.
Usually insurance fraud includes not actually hurting yourself.
But wait, if you're dead, you won't have to deal with it.
Fucking hell, just shut up, Pack. End
I've
the
never heard
stream,
Sean
Alex.
be so done.
We're all like, oh,
Yeah,
Anna,
end
we
the
care
stream,
about you.
Anna.
We'd come looking for you, and Akbar's like, yo, here's how to get some money out of your death. The weird guy in a trench coat in the alleyway. They're like,
Alright, everybody be quiet so
Yeah,
Anna can
shut up.
end her stream.
Right. I don't know if I'm going to stream between now and the new year because everyone's going to be busy with Christmas and shit, and I don't want to stream to 0 people because I get bored and then just end up sitting here not saying anything, which is not a fun stream for anyone. So the likelihood is I'm not going to be around. If I am, then I'm sure Brent will be here. Brent's always here. And maybe Sean, because Sean's got nothing better to do now that he's staying at home for Christmas.
Hey, it's the government's fault.
Yeah. Blame Boris all you want.
hey, now you sound like me.
I'll try to be here as best I can,
It's a good
Anna, so
reason
we
for
can watch number 9 for 12 hours again.
no.
Fuck yes.
Tom Selleck here.
No,
selling
Matt,
reverse
Matt.
mortgage.
Honestly, if we do that, you need to join in because you would love Inside Number 9.
You
Okay.
would, Matt.
It
Alright,
is literally.
I'm down for
Like,
it.
I don't know you at all, but I know you would love this.
I feel like you know me pretty well at this point.
For some reason, I do think I know you pretty well. I don't know
There's a
why.
sequel to it called Inside Number 6.
Shut the fuck up.
Wow, we're getting real here at the end.
Fictional, I'm super depressed. I honestly wasn't going to do the podcast. I was just going to disappear until Cherry messaged me, and I was like, no, I want to talk to Cherry. I like Cherry. And you guys always cheer me up.
Only check.
Yeah, only Cherry.
Wow.
If I
Feels
can
so
get,
special.
if I can't get everyone together to do a Stardew stream, I will just find extra people and do another Stardew stream on a new farm where we just fuck around for Christmas.
I have Stardew. I'm here for it if you need.
I don't
if you
have
need
Stardew
an
on my
extra person.
laptop, but I'll sit there and watch you guys play Stardew.
We will do a special Stardew stream sometime around the next couple weeks with Matt. There you go. Brent, get
Nice.
ready. You can
Yay.
bomb more people.
I might be able to do it.
Herbals love Stardew.
Herbals can play Stardew with us as well.
Hey.
I've seen that they're gonna have the beach farm, and they're gonna have extra options for, like, you know, what you want your spawn rates to be and stuff.
I love that they just keep updating it. It's such a good game, and it's just getting so much support. It's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Oh, I love Stardew. It's my favorite game.
Stardew's amazing.
I need an excuse. Okay, not to prolong this, but I definitely need an excuse to go back to it since I haven't since like it first released. So
Well, you can just play with me and Sean anyway, off of streams. I'll play Stardew with anyone.
I'll play.
I'm here for it.
Akbar, I'm not playing Stardew with you in my spare time. You spend too much time being like, we need to perfect everything. We need to do this. I like just hanging out and being
I
a
know.
little shit.
Akbar did everything, didn't he?
Oh,
He found everything.
Matt, you missed it this week in the Stardew stream. Akbar, they're like, I found 90% of the books and 90%. We're like, no, you took everything we found and donated it because we were too much having fun role playing and sleeping in the same bed together and fishing together and going into the mines together, and you're like, well, you haven't done this and you haven't done that and you haven't done this.
Anna. You need to end the stream.
Yeah.
You have to go to sleep.
I don't want to. I'm having fun. I've got to have a shower before I go to sleep. But anyway, if I don't see you, I probably will now. Now that everyone said that, I'm probably going to see you. But if I don't, thank you for coming to my streams this year. I've only been streaming for like 10, 11 months. I have no concept of time anymore.
That's almost a year.
It's almost a year. I kind of started the year before, but that just didn't go anywhere. And it wasn't until Sean forced me to do things that I did things. So blame Sean for being here. Blame Sean for the podcast. Blame Sean for everything.
Basically.
I fucking bought you Christmas presents, didn't I?
Can we raid Manic?
I am.
No,
I've literally got Manic. I've got Manic right there in my raid thing already.
Yeah, put it on your CV.
I'll be a reference. They could send me something. I'll be like, he's fucking unreliable as hell.
He's kind of a cunt.
Total cunt.
Oh my god.
Absolute bellend. But yeah. I love you most, Brent and Fictional. You're my favourite people in the world.
Wow.
Akbar, you shouldn't be so surprised with that.
Yeah.
I mean, Fictional, gives me subs all the fucking time. And Brent is just the sweetest boy on the planet. And then there's Sean.
There's me.
There's Sean. Sean's my little brother. I love Sean.
Well, me too.
And Cherry, my wife, obviously.
I hate you all.
We hate you.
I only love you for my. No, I'm still absolutely gobsmacked that you want to give me money, Fictional. Actually, no, I'm angry at Brent. I just remembered I'm angry at Brent. Bad Brent. Me and Brent aren't friends right now after the last fucking stream.
Me and Brent are even better friends now after the last stream.
Oh, thank you for the sub,
Aegis hot.
No, Brent's in trouble. Fictional, you were here. You were here. You were one of the only people that were here to see what he fucking did. He left me speechless. You were literally here. And you literally went, wow, Brent's broken Anna. He fucking gifted a sub to Pedguin. That's what he did. I nearly fucking cried. I was like, no, don't do that. I just came from Pedguin's stream. Don't do that to me.
I mean, breaking in is pretty easily. At least I'm pretty good at it.
Just end the stream.
I am. I'm going.
Yeah.
But we're gonna.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends
MSK7. We're literally gonna go and send Jeannie lots of love because she's wonderful and she's a princess and we love her. And Sprinkles is probably gonna be there. Send them lots of love because I miss them both because I don't see them very often anymore.
Mm-hmm. They're the best peeps.
Yeah, we're ending. I have to go to bed. I have to go to bed. So yeah, I won't see you next Sunday for a podcast, but I'll probably see you sometime in the week now. And we'll probably force Matt to play Stardew with us. That's what's gonna happen. And I'll see you all later. Bye.
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 I'm just gonna send a bunch of work ethic.
Anyway, I'm gonna just listen to what Jeannie says.
Hey, Shamir!
I brought reinforcements. I'll send them to the front.
Oh my gosh! Anna, thank you so much for the raid! Hello, raiders! Welcome! I hope you guys had a good stream. Thank you, thank you! I really appreciate it. We're playing some Fire Emblem 3 Houses right now. We're currently defending our school from an enemy army invasion. So the stakes are pretty high.